Okay. Welcome back, people. Welcome back to another live stream. And we got some top information for you guys today. Just to keep the Reggaeboyz community updated on this. Cʉűඹ play that intro that long. Somebody call me before the show start. What is? Hold on, let me take a call. Yo, me live, you know, brother. Yo, me live, you know that, right? Oh, let this guy hear me. Yo, me live. Oh, hold on, brother. Yo, this man call me before. Yo, my baby boss call me before the show start, bro. Let me plug this in. Me not even plug in my thing yet, brother. Yo, yeah, you remember with your live, Zine?
Yeah, I know I'm live, bro.
All right, so what's going on? Look like you got some top stuff to drop. Sorry about that, people, but welcome back to Sports Prophecy and, FSL, the whole TV streaming platforms that we got going out there. People, thank you for joining us. This show is going to be a banger today. I promise you, this show is going to be a banger today. You see me? Anything you want to ask, anything you want to know, we got the intel right here today, right now. So make sure you hit the like button as soon as you join the stream. Moby boss, go ahead.
So what you say? Mason Greenwood get invited?
Bro, that's not how this show is gonna work. I have my topics laid out on my screen. I thought you called to tell me about something else. I have to talk about Cephas, Craig Butler, Leon Bailey, and we get to the. It's a show, you know, bro.
I hear you, my friend.
Yeah, that's why you should have just call in. Call me unless you call me a little more. Zin, call me when we reach on the topic.
Well, I can talk about Craig.
No, but you can't skip the show, brother. You can't skip the show. You see why calling no work first? Come you see me? Ronaldo Cephas. All right, just stay up on the line. Let me give the people them. Let me show you how we shoot it, the thing on YouTube. So, people, Ronaldo Cephas update. Mr. Ronaldo Cephas is saying, all right, first of all, people, I have I've coming out with a new blog that I do online, where I blog about stuff and especially about sports. So we dropped a story a few stories the past couple of days. I see people that say fake news. Listen, people, we would not have called Ronaldo Cephas' name on YouTube if there wasn't an article out on the player. Is we would have never. It was a Turkish paper that wrote it, and he wasn't there. So maybe Ronaldo Cephas tried to leave the club in another way by just staying away. I don't know if that's how you do business, but I don't know. Maybe his agent spoke to him. But Cephas, this is not fake news. The fact that you had to post on your Instagram that you're actually at a place training, but you weren't in training with the team. Like, why would they just make that up? You know what I mean? Like, so maybe a boss, why would they just make up that on him? Like, out of nowhere. The thing is, Cephas is not playing, and Cephas needs to be humble, and Cephas needs to improve. He needs to be humble because I don't think he deserves a call up actually for the next game for Jamaica. I know he has the speed, and I back the player. He hasn't really improved from me. I told you guys, today is gonna be one of those shows where it's probably not gonna end on the right side for a couple of people. Ronaldo Cephas, for me, I'm a fan of the player, but looking at him coming back the last time around, I thought Cephas would have improved at least 5%. He just looked like he went back to his club, did nothing. He's not playing, not starting, feeling disgruntled, probably wants to get out of town. His way of dealing with it is basically leaving the club and playing this game. Listen, Cephas, if you end up in any place like a Serbia or Macedonia, it's over again, bro. You were on a trajectory to head to Germany or the championship or a top club in Belgium or France. But if this doesn't work and you head back in the wrong direction like Serbia, Macedonia, then you're in a lot of problems. Mobia boss, waiting. So that was a Cephas up there. Waiting. Cephas trying to get a new club. I know he's not going to end up in Jamaica. He's not that bad. Yeah, well, I call you back here. I call you. Mobia boss. You see, that's why I have to chop his show early. Mr. Special Edition, I'm going to give you the exact information when we get to that part of the show. So just stay tuned. Just make sure you hit the like button. We want to hear what Jade. Yeah. The caller. So me tell the caller, he might go kill the floor right now. So Ronaldo Cephas, dear people, he was playing this little game and acting like this was fake news. I saw some of his minions writing under the comment section that I'm doing this for views. Cephas, I wouldn't be doing this for views, bro. It's not like your name is not like one of the most highly searched name in football. It doesn't get me a lot of views. I did the story because the story was there to be done. That's it, bro. It wasn't about getting views. Your video is actually one of my lowest viewed videos on YouTube. People are not just eating up Ronaldo Cephas story. So you don't have to be like, these people don't have to be like fake news and all that stuff. Bro, it's like we don't have to do fake news on Cephas. You see, we don't have to do fake news on CFAS. Come on, bro. There's a lot of other stuff to do, bro. So when we run the stories, because it was in the Turkey time or whatever, his greatest strength is running fast, which means he should be in track and field. Well, it's too late. Aston Wenger says that if you don't learn the fundamentals by the time you're 14, you're going to be in a lot of problems. And we see that Cephas is struggling where he's not picking up his head and be aware of where he is out there on the field. What he does works for him, but it works up to a point. It works up to a point. However, big up yourself, Leroy Smart, tuning in from Sierra Leone on holiday. Bless up my boss in the gold. Is that the gold mines of Africa, West Africa, Sierra Leone? Big up yourself over there. I was seeing a documentary today actually on how they develop young players in Sierra Leone, academy players. And these guys don't have this massive field and massive facilities, but they're just saying pass, 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 pass. That's what the Africans have over us. Pass. Hopefully, Coach McLaren, big up yourself. Dex player, finally get your chance to catch a live. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. People, make sure you hit the like button. As me say that live here, I got turn up. We are giving you facts. Facts we are going to. Here are we blog when we're blogging on the Sports Blend, wherever online. People, when me are telling us something about a thing, like any journalist, I don't see myself as a journalist, but I try to find out. You know what I mean? I try to find out at least. People think I just come on YouTube and just say this. Like, no, bro. Like, I try to find out. Like, what people think. I know I'm on that sports prophecy thing, but not everything gets prophesied. There are certain things where I call it prophesied because, like, I see the movie already of the situation playing out, maybe in a different context or a different on a different spectrum. Remember when JT said, "You know who the coach is?" Idiot! Yo, energy 876. Me glad you pop up. Eddie Guna, me glad when you pop up when I'm not talking about the coach. The people them out there when no say JT know who the coach did be, them people they know. But me tell you this. When I knew who the coach was, I actually thought Manningsman would know who the coach was. Manningsman learned about the coach at a later time because I watched his streams and I realized when he knew about the coach because there were certain questions he were asking on stream where I knew there's no way he could have known who the coach is. And as soon as he knew, and bro, the thing with the coach, it taught me so much, brother. It taught me so much about how power works and the people in power. The same thing with the coach. Guess what? I realized that though the name was out there, who could have been the head coach, the people didn't actually know that he was going to be the coach. That's the power of not knowing or knowing. So the guy name is out there already. We know that's going to be the coach, but we're just going, I realize it's a cycle, so we're just going through coaches and fantasizing if this person was the coach. That's what we did at the end. But the people then will know who the coach is, know JT, they know what going. But come on, bro. I couldn't just see Manningsman then did a here we go. A whole bunch of people start doing here we go. But the people then behind the scenes are people on my WhatsApp know, like, you said my thing different. You see me? It's not a joke thing. Watching from work, nice place, AC, cool, na Eddie Gona, man. So it's no capping energy 876. I don't know capping, bro. Is not a cap thing. That's why I'm telling them from early say yo, that's why I'm telling them I did all right with the coach, and I'm okay with the coach. I'm still okay with the coach. Love his enthusiasm, JT, things like me. That's why, yeah, man, progress and yes, bro. Yes, Mr. Special Edition. You mean there we learn? Yeah, the people them say there we go again. And I was like, I didn't want to do that because that's the JFF thing to the coach know, but certain people are gonna know who the coach is. No. So we gonna them not understand how the YouTube work. Yeah, Eddie Guna, they don't understand. Like say, bro, me can't just come blurt out everything, but we have to learn to read between the lines. What me telling you say, all right, if you telling you oh me thing did know with the coach, when me alone come on YouTube and telling us say the coach talked to Mr. Greenwood. The coach talked to Mr. Greenwood already because the coach they are Manchester United. Didn't I say that to you guys? I wanna say that I saw the search tag one for the Manchester United thing too, bro. And that they kick off everybody, Everybody get kick off because now they must say, Mason, now talk to the coach. You see me? I'm telling you exactly how it go. Where the coach I say, yeah, man, talk to Mason, he's in training. And him talk to, you see me? And that is way before people even don't say this. Them time the people are fight the Ollie war. I say, Ollie's gonna be the coach. Yeah, press of them just run a story upon Ollie and people start run with it. You see me? And people just start run with it. So people now understand the YouTube space. So we're gonna skip off Ronaldo Cephas right now, and basically we're gonna get on to I think we're going on to the what happened now with so we're going Craig Butler now. I think we're going Craig Butler now. So basically, people, Craig Butler basically has surfaced. Craig Butler has surfaced. He has surfaced basically, and he's talking. But you have to take that with a grain of salt. But I don't have any problem with anything that Butler said. I don't have any problem. I don't have any problem with what Butler said. But the way I'm dissecting what he said though was people hit the like button on the video. That was one of the first things he said. Make sure you hit the like button on the video. One love, big up yourself. Tuned in, Mr. Special Edition. Richard Stewart, make sure you hit the like button, my boss. Bless up yourself, please, and thank you. People, everybody who's joining on Sports Prophecy or FSL, FSL Extra, whatever those YouTube channels you are joining us from, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us again. Just make sure you hit the like button wherever you are. So, Mr. Butler seems like he's willing to put down the war. But is this? I don't want to say I've seen this movie already. I don't want to say that because then I'm gonna sound a bit pessimistic. I would want to say Mr. Butler is going to do the right thing. I would say. I think he's gonna do the right thing here. I think so. What do you think? I think he's because listen, he's in the league. He's in the league. He's in the league, and he knows. He's in the league and he knows that he must behave himself basically. You see me? So no, he knows now. Mr. Butler, is this time that we move forward, turn a new page again, and we move forward. We know the problems of the JFF. We know your problems. We know the situation. Do we move forward again? This is what I would want to know from Mr. Butler. And that includes, because when Butler talk, I'm listening to him carefully, and he's saying, yes, so players are picked on merit and stuff like that. I don't want to say the exact word what you were saying. People on a lot this in good. What Craig Butler is thinking about is not actually Leon Bailey coming back, is his players at Veer. He's saying players get picked by the coach. Remember, Leon Bailey and those guys is automatic pick. So which players would Mr. Butler be talking about? He's talking about, me telling you, people, Mr. Butler is lining up. You see the straight path to the national team. That's the part Mr. Butler is lining up with those Veer players to make sure he gets it. And if some of them are good enough and McLaren wants to pick them and they're out there playing well for Jamaica, I'm with it. I'm with it. But what I don't want to happen is Mr. Butler start crying when it's not happening for him. That's the thing. We just don't want him to end up start crying and saying all these manner of evil when it's not working out for him. You see me? So I don't hear him mention anything about Leon Bailey. The good thing is Craig Butler and Chris Williams, they're very close. Chris Williams was one of the men who orchestrated the last meeting to get that deal across the line with Leon Bailey. Chris Williams and those requirements, five requirements. So Chris Williams is gonna play a role in that again. But Leon Bailey, how does he feel? Does Leon Bailey feel like the fans kind of went on him? How does he really feel? No, that's where we segue into Leon Bailey. Do you think Leon Bailey actually even, because we're going through the show nicely, 21 minutes already in the show. We're going through the show very nicely. This is the question I want to ask you guys. Do you think Leon Bailey will accept a call-up if the coach calls him up? Because part of me, feel like I know the JFF, if the JFF knows that Leon Bailey is coming back, trust me, they're on that. They want Leon Bailey back in the team. I don't think anybody in the JFF doesn't want Leon Bailey back in the team. I don't think anybody doesn't want Leon Bailey back in the team. So I'm not buying this stuff. So I think the JFF will do the right thing there. My thing is Leon Bailey. My question to you is Leon Bailey ready to play for Jamaica again? That's the big question today. Do you think Leon Bailey is ready to play back for Jamaica again? No. We're banking on the fact, or we are hoping that Coach McLaren is the man. He's basically scouting Leon Bailey all over again. He has to go there and talk to Leon Bailey and sell him the dream again. My thing is, does Leon Bailey get tired of a dream being sold to him constantly that doesn't work out? That is the thing we have to think about athletes. We have to think about professional athletes. Does Leon Bailey might think, listen, I want to hit the ground running. I have Premier League football this season. I have Champions League football I got to play. What happens then? That's why they requested the letter. So if he doesn't present the letter, he shouldn't be called. The letter is to say he's ready. All right, yeah, and that's fair. I'm okay with how the JFF did that, and I'm okay with them holding that line, because that's another thing. How Grimsey was working. How Grimsey actually became a yard man. Big man thing. Al Grimsey became a yard man, yo. Al Grimsey start cut deal, bossy link. Al Grimsey start bossy link. Barely you see me, link the dog and link up with the broski them. And them said them go page Bailey. That's how Al Grimsey was operating. He fell into the Jamaican way of doing things. With choppy line. The link there where you make the link there, where you link the link, and then the link up the next link. That link, how Grimsey got into that way of his approach with Leon Bailey. We hear him talk to this because Chris Williams and those guys organized the meeting. I don't even know how much Leon Bailey was involved in that meeting. Were those decisions made without Leon Bailey? People, thank you for being here today with us. We have 220 of us here, and we would love for you to hit the like button as it's very important. It works, people. When you hit the like button, we get the masses here and we chop it up. The phone lines will be open soon, where I will drop the number in the comment section, and then you can basically call in on any of the topics. But yes, Leon Bailey, is he ready to come back? And then let's add in there the Jamaican pride. The pride. Jamaican people, we're very prideful, because whenever we talk sports here, we make sure we implement or highlight the social construct, as the social construct plays a lot into how we operate as humans based on our environment and our culture. No, the Jamaica hype, the Jamaica ego, does that allow Leon Bailey to make the correct decision here? And what decision would you guys want to make? People, we will get to the Mr. Greenwood part of the show. The show is in a structured manner. this is not how it operates over here anymore, people, where we just come and we talk about anything. Look at how I'm organizing the show. You have a live news feed right there under the bottom of the screen. That's if you want to keep up with sports around the world. And we have the topics on screen, which I will give you factual details on as soon as we get to that point. So if you're here, please hit the like button and remember to subscribe. Listen, you know, some people, 50% of people who watch my channel don't subscribe. Over 60%, they don't subscribe. They watch the channel. Some people, they watch the channel, they subscribe so they can type, and then they unsubscribe. That tells me like something wrong with your soul, bro. Your soul is like, you see me, there's a fluctuation going on in there. Like, we're on YouTube. I'm providing content, something informative. I know it's informative because I do my digging when it comes on to getting you correct information, or we just talk sports. Sometimes we just talk sports, we just talk things. So I provide content for you. I put my time aside. So I really appreciate you when you hit the like button. It's a trade. It's like the bartering system. It's a fair trade. You hit the like button and I give you content. That's it. I do the research. I get the information to you. No, yes. So Leon Bailey, I would want him to get the call up. I don't know if McLaren can do this because Leon Bailey has, I don't know how much, if Leon Bailey thinks the Premier League and the Champions League, obviously those are bigger leagues. He might think that those things are more important. He might think that those things are more important to him. You know, so that's the big thing here where we're going to wonder if does Leon Bailey accept the call up? And does Craig Butler encourage Leon Bailey to accept the call up? What's there? So, Mr. Butler, you said clean start, clean slate for the national team, clean slate for the head coach, clean slate for Leon Bailey, clean slate for the JFF with this relationship. Can you do that for Jamaica? You're always saying you're a patriot, Mr. Butler. Can you please do that for Jamaica and just save the negativity? Get Leon Bailey in the right mindset. Even if he says he's not coming back for this game, at least let the JFF or the coach knows. All right, Leon Bailey said he needs another 6 months. You see what I'm saying? Leon Bailey said he needs another 6 months. So if Leon Bailey needs another 6 months, the coach should just give him another 6 months. All right? The coach should basically give him another 6 months if that's what Leon Bailey needs. No, people, I know why everybody is here. And we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. I know why. Make sure you hit the like button, people, because we're going to get to that. I know why you're here. And we're going to talk about this Macoᴏ Greenwood thing. And we're going to chop it up properly and let you guys understand what's going on. But until then, let me just adjust this. I'll give you guys a few seconds to make sure you grab something or you just hit the like button. Just do what's necessary. The like button is very important. That's why you always hear streamers asking people to hit the like button. All right. So, people, Macoᴏ Greenwood. And this was shocking. This was shocking to me. And I'm going to be very honest with you guys. All right. I'm going to be very honest with you because this was very shocking to me. All right. People, remember to hit the like button. So, about the Macoᴏ Greenwood, I didn't expect Macoᴏ Greenwood to play for Jamaica September 6th. I took that out of it. It's not a clickbait. Jairus, I'm not doing any clickbait, bro. This is not a freaking clickbait. I'm not doing clickbait. It's just some people is always hating on my channel and saying shit is a clickbait, but they don't listen. They're not listening. You know what I mean? Some people just try to say, oh, he's a JT or some clickbait. It's not a clickbait. May I tell you personally, bro? I was shocked. No, Macoᴏ Greenwood, because we were discussing other things. We weren't discussing other things. I mean, I say, so you think, what about the Macoᴏ Greenwood thing? You think we're going to be able to get him at some point? And people, And this was the exact information that Mason Green, they said even this week, the Jamaica Football Federation has contacted PICA to see if they can expedite the process for his passport. But guess what, people? There's a catch to it. So Mr. Greenwood documents is in, and the JFF is trying to make sure the process goes through. And I think they will get it before June 6th. The thing is, I want to listen. The thing is this. They weren't sure if Mr. Greenwood wanted to play the game June 6th. They're not sure if Mr. Greenwood wants to play that game. But Mr. Greenwood passport documents is at PICA, basically. And he's going to be ready. But Mr. Greenwood now has to accept and decide if he comes to play for June 6th. So Mr. Greenwood is available to play June 6th. So this is, I don't know where these people are talking about fake news. Mr. Greenwood is available to play. I don't think it's a big enough game, but I think it would be the right game. You see me I say? I don't think it's maybe, all right, maybe it's the right game. Not June 6th, September 6th. September 6th. You see what I say? Because I think Jamaica did play. Well, Jamaica played June 6th, right? Jamaica did play June 6th, and we have that one that's still nail on in my brain. Yeah. So Mr. Greenwood, he's available. Yeah, bro. Come on. Other people just correct me. All right, bravo, Rage. I don't know what to do, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I'm telling you, bravo, Rage. I'm always gonna have a level of power over you because of the way how you're thinking, bro. Because you don't know, like me know the truth, and I know that you don't know. While I see you trying to call me out, but I know. So I'm looking at you like, bro, you're lost. You're lost like Ronaldo Cephas right now, bro. You see me? So yeah, so the player is available, and people want to call out just telling me one lie what I'm telling up on YouTube this year. Just write it in the comment section. One thing when I'm telling us say I saw it go and I know saw it go. Just write it in the comment section right now. Let's do that. For the people them we say fake news. I want to write something when me say on here that didn't turn out so. I'm gonna wait till you put that in the comment section. This is the video saying with Liverpool not making any. Okay, Premier 7. Okay, but Premier 7, there's a thing on the screen there, bro, with the show. How can be available to call when does not currently have a no, but rational thinker. When you're in your passport is in the passport office. That's the easier process to get a passport in a few days. Mr. Greenwood could end up in Jamaica 3 days before the game and still receive a Jamaican passport. If you understand how that works, it's the citizenship process. Once you go through that, that's where the vetting process takes place, like any other country. But yeah, you see me I say so. But as me I say, I didn't expect that because I'm not expecting Mr. Greenwood right now. To me, I'm not nah play back for Jamaica. Me say, yeah. Okay, all right. Yeah, bro. Me like them one day. That's can tell you. Cause people, let me tell you, when me start the YouTube thing, me never really I take it serious. And me still not take YouTube too serious. I wouldn't say I'm a journalist. I wouldn't say because I'm not a journalist. But I don't know what I am when it comes on to the YouTube space, other than a Reggae Boyz fan and a football fan on a whole, with a YouTube channel who discuss a plethora of things surrounding football and football. You see what I say? So that's how I look at it. But I expect that when I'm telling you guys something, the other people here who watches the channel, I want to know, just check back, bro. Me now go come out come telling us something I want to know so I can check, and it gonna make me look like a liar. You see me? If it's something where we just all talk about, me don't care. Me don't say anything where we talk about opinion or something. But if I tell you that this is the case, the same thing with the coach. I said the coach spoke to Mr. Greenwood. People said, JT, a fake news done. A fake news. You see me I say? Them say a fake news. No, the coach come out and say in our press conference, I spoke with the Mr. several times. That's even worse. That even worse. Yeah, man. Yo, Rinch, make it time out Premiere 7, because he's just spamming the chat with the same thing. Somebody with the Rinch just time out Premiere 7 a bit there. This is not a spam thing, bro. I don't know. I don't get the whole spam. You're writing the same comment like 30 times. Yeah, so we're not worried about that, people. We're not worried about the whole credibility stuff. Because the people that when know we. Yeah, man. Shane Rooney, at first, me I say, bro, best up yourself. You look like you know me long time if you know say me a lie. So, me give you enough credit for that, bro. Me give you enough credit for that. Me just drop the number in the comment section for the people who wants to call in. Just give me a second. Let me just drop this in the comment section. And the thing, bro, the people where you see have the biggest talk in the comment section, them not gonna call you, bro. Them not gonna call you and talk, Them just gonna hide and type. Hide. JT, you spot on a few things. Like, yeah, man, oh God, Tycoon, at least you're a fear youth, bro. I don't know you about your fear. Bro, me being spot on. Me being spot on this year, like, bro, I think I'm like 10 out of 10. Like what Love Our Boss says, never lost. Never lost. For the whole year, bro. I'm telling you. Sherman Scott, big up yourself. I'm telling you, bro. You see me, I said, so for the whole year, I said, okay, me can't just do the thing when me just tell the people them anything. So me say, nowadays, certain things, if me don't have the information, we just don't stream on it. That's why you see when me they jump out, bro. Tycoon, me know say Ryan, me know say Elite Sports, big up yourself. I link that. But here when me they jump out, that's why I say Elite Sports. Come on. That's like some real cap. When him say that Rudolph Speed I gonna be the coach. I mean I say, oh God, me know say that wicked. Me I say Elite Sport, that wicked. That one the wicked. Say Mr. Speed I gonna be the coach. JT was wrong about the Reese Nelson. What have I been wrong about the Reese Nelson? JT, as a liar, that is so distasteful. Prove them. No, man, me not Winston Williams. I already proved them wrong because I'm right. Bro, remember, I put the information out there, and them need to prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Me want Shane Rooney them prove me wrong. Just pull up some facts that me saying like, and we just solve it. Just pull up some facts. Yeah, I'm waiting on the Reese Nelson thing. They said the Reese Nelson thing, what I got it wrong. Because me don't tell you, me tell you, say, at one point, they were trying to get a whole of Reese Nelson. That was like last year. Then this year, when we contact the people who usually get the thing sorted out for the players, they told me that Reese Nelson didn't use them to get their documents. It must have been his brother or some other family member who was getting it for him. That's why the Reese Nelson thing became a thing where I can't give you the exact information on it, and I stay away from it. You see me I say? So that's the thing with the Reese Nelson thing. Like I never gave you guys a factual because I don't have the information on Reese Nelson on whether Reese Nelson is concrete. The people who usually gets the document says that they're not the one taking care of Reese Nelson's the passport. So somebody else is taking care of it. People, make sure you hit the like button. Warren Webster, even Speed will not hire himself or smart. JT has nothing to prove. Him just yeah, me not have nothing to prove. Wheezy. We not have nothing to prove, bro. The people, yo, because what I do is, I make sure I have a few people those people are like my alibis or my guarantors. Those people can say, JT, you did know the coach. You see me? But I did do a good job of not leaking the coach to a whole bunch of people and just make everybody know the coach. Because people were on me like, yo, I'm going to wait till the right time when they still didn't know. I'm going to say, dog, this a person I coach, and they were shocked because the name of the coach was already out there, but people didn't know who the coach was. And I said, me learn, said, you see how information work? Even the truth can be out there, the truth can be seen as a lie if the person doesn't have any other information. If they don't have any alternative information, the truth can be a blatant lie. Because everybody like Steve McLaren, the coach, what? Cannot be. And then the Aḻy thing start pop up, and then you see people start say, yo, Aḻy are the coach. The JFF are going to sign it. I say, whoa, information is crazy. This is why elections and Russia and countries like that, when they use fake news in other countries to disrupt election, I'm telling you, bro, information is very key. It's very key. And I can imagine the top people in the world who knows that, oh, look at these other people. They don't know this stuff. They don't know that we got them by the neck. They don't know that. They don't know how many of this we just turned over yesterday. They don't know my bonus at this company, that I get 3 million, even 30, 40 million, even if the company goes under, even if that's the clause in my car. They know we don't, like a lot of people don't know this stuff. So that's how information works. So, yes, as I say, disagreeing with people, I was shocked. I was shocked when I found out that the JFF has tried to expedite the process, because I know that the JFF wanted to, because here one now, people, Mr. Greenwood playing in this game would be good because he would seep under the radar where he doesn't get a lot of media time, like where a lot of media time. Because trust me, when if Mason Greenwood name appears in the squad for Jamaica, the football world is gonna erupt when it comes on to media. Talk Sports, Sky, ESPN, CBS, NBC, it's all gonna be up. It's a big player turning around playing for Jamaica. JT, how much new player? I don't expect a lot of new players. I don't expect a lot of new players. I expect Damian Lowe to maybe start again. I expect Damian Lowe to start, bro. Because I'm wondering if this is what the coach sees on tape. Remember, no? He would have been watching the tapes of the games with Coach Jaime Hallgrimson. Maybe he's thinking like, yo, I don't need to fix this. Damian Lowe, I'm just going to tell him what to do. I'm just gonna tell him what to do. Yeah, man, me need to give Tycoon a range on the channel. Yeah, man, like, so I'm not sure. I think we're gonna find out as a moderator. Yeah, I'm good. We're gonna find out what the coach really plans to do, because I don't think this coach comes in and make wholesale changes. He did say something about he's gonna start look at player. Many need to get arranged too. Okay. But user man, you're just all over the place, Alex. Me can't track you. Long time I not see you. Standard moderator. Alex, you know you know the chatness. You know what go on. So what's that's what me think too. Okay, I expect all non-EPL players to be out of squad. All right, no, and there's other problems in the squad. Let me just take a phone call, all right? Before me get into Shamar Nicholson and a few other get into a few other players. Go ahead, caller. Yo, caller, you there?
Yes, good afternoon
Yeah,
or good morning.
yeah. Good afternoon. Is this Premier 7?
Yes, I sincerely apologize for the messages being sent. It wasn't a case of trying to spam the comment section, but because I was making some type of errors. I don't want to be misled, all right?
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
um, massive respect for allowing me to call the show. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the job that you're doing here in
Yeah,
providing us with some excellent information.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, the reason for calling is because of the Jamaica system surrounding the coach.
Mm-hmm.
At first, to be honest, there was some doubts in mind to say whether or not this guy would have been the main person.
Okay.
We will never know who will be the main person for the job. Even if
Rewind, rewind. But no, which part of it you're starting now? Where you starting before he was hired, or know that he's hired? Where are we now?
know that he's hired.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
All right. So now that he's hired as the coach, um, we will not know if he's the right man for the job until we
Mm-hmm.
see his performances. However, we watch football, right? We watch the Premier League, we watch the Jamaica Premier League, and we understand. If we don't understand everything, operation, structure says a lot to the development and progression of a team, right? So we have a Steve McLaren who
Mm-hmm.
have so many experience. Play has an assistant coach for Manchester United.
Mm-hmm.
He have histories coaching other teams like England and other clubs. If this guy isn't given the chance to, make some decision on his own, then apparently, as what Steve Butler would say or have said before,
Craig Butler.
if he Craig, yes, Mr. Craig Butler, if his hand is tied behind him, then it will be the same thing that will happen over and over again. So before he was hired, then there was some doubts because we heard about and we have seen stories of different coaches.
Mm.
To like the Martino from Mexico, he was a prime ideal coach that Jamaicans were looking at, and
Okay. Who
some
you
persons
did
were
want to coach a team? If you had a choice, it
well.
was you.
To be honest, there wasn't really of a choice in my mind to select anyone, but I was just paying attention to those who were being selected and making some assessment if they would have made sense, right?
Okay,
Because
okay.
sometimes we make rush judgment based on emotions, and then we use that now to make bad decisions.
Mm-hmm.
So I, for one, though, never wanted for us to appoint Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as a big Man U
I
fan. We're
didn't
not
want to.
generalizing.
I didn't want Solskjaer either. But even though I
Eh,
know he was gonna be the coach, it was just not
right,
my guy. Anyways, if he was gonna be the coach.
exactly, exactly. So as I am expressing here, I saw that, like in the papers, that Steve McLaren, he have some experience surrounding Jamaica before he was even appointed.
Yeah,
He worked with
yeah,
FIFA standards and those stuff. So that gives him that leeway, to understand the Jamaica system to some extent. You have an idea of who is in charge at JFF. So to me now, that is a better relationship. Even though that may be a better relationship, it is still up to those persons in authority to not sabotage the coach. Right?
mm-hmm.
We're not expecting that Jamaica will be filled with English players who are of Jamaican descent, but all we want to see is better performance. We want to see progression. It may take some time, but we
Mm-hmm.
want for our coach to be given that opportunity to make decisions whereas recruitment is concerned. He asked
Yeah,
for me,
yeah.
he asked back for Leon Bailey. Some persons would say, no, they don't want about Bailey. But, I mean, give the coach the chance to decide, right? And
Yeah, but that's why I
he,
did say to you to
Mhm.
that's why I did say to the people them him
Yeah,
wanting back Leon Bailey is one thing. Does Leon Bailey want back in?
that's a good question as well. That is a very good question. So only time will decide, or time will reveal what the outcome will be. But as long as he made the effort to ask or request for him to come back, and JFF does not decide to stop him, and then
Mm.
Bill says no, then it is on Leon Bailey's now to accept the fact that he said that he don't want to come back.
Yeah.
But
And you so you're okay with the JFF doing it out in the public, right? To make sure.
the suspension,
Yeah, the letter to make sure that so him can Craig Butler them can come with some like a backhanded thing, like like the JFF did do this.
well, I mean, I watched a few YouTubers, for example, remember the name again, man. I don't remember, Eddie, not Eddie Guna, MG Sports, and
Okay. Best of
he
MG
was
Sport.
yeah, man, he was letting us know it was from a standards perspective, or let's say a business perspective, to protect the reputation
Mhm.
of JFF, to put it out there to say that Leon Bailey is being suspended. But maybe some persons
To
would have
protect the reputation. I don't know. I think maybe go
yeah,
in
yeah,
Jamaica. Eddie Gona look not Eddie Gona. The Gona them enough. MG
MG,
maybe MG are looking at it too much. But maybe that's a good
yeah,
perspective as well. We can't, you know.
exactly. And I mean, there could be different approach to how things are being done,
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, and then again, I would say if the structure was better, and we were seeing whereas Jamaica the football federation was doing what they have to do in assisting and helping the program develop, and then they come out to do something like that, then we would all or most of us would say then that, well, Leon Bailey, you make the wrong decision. You make a bad call,
Yeah, but
right?
what do you say though about the clean slate? The coach clean slate. Mr. Butler is talking positive. How about what do you say? We just everybody get a clean slate and we move forward now. And because I want Bailey back in the team, but the letter I want people to know. Butler, anybody can write the letter for Bailey. Maybe Bailey don't want to sit down and write a letter to the JFF. You as his manager, if you speak to him and he's ready, you can do the letter as well because we just want Jamaica to win. We don't want to continue this this crab in a barrel kind of thing where Jamaica
Yeah.
actually loses out by
Mhm.
and we still think I still think with all this and me wanting Leon Bailey back 100%, I still think Leon Bailey hasn't had one good performance for Jamaica yet. He played one good half versus Haiti for me. I'm still waiting for the Leon Bailey. He gets a pass for me in a lot of ways because maybe the team is not playing the way he's used to playing. Big up yourself, Tennessee. Paper plate, Owen Blake, hit the like button, everybody who just joined. But people will
I
then
mean,
say
yeah.
Demari Gray came into the team and play well without being in a Premier League setting. So I don't know if what to do with this whole situation. Because we
All
want him
right.
in the team because we know he has quality, but yet
Mhm.
he never performed for Jamaica.
And that is true. That is absolutely true. And not all persons deserves to have a clean slate. As I expressed earlier on, I am a Manchester United fan from
So
way in the
you wouldn't
2000s.
give Leon Bailey a clean slate?
I would give him a clean slate. I would give him a clean slate
Mm.
because we understand the quality that he possesses as a player. But surrounding the apologies, then, I mean, there should be some form of, let me say, measures put in place when players decide to publicly. I mean, you can speak for yourself, of course, but some things can lead or be misled surrounding how you express yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is human beings, but remember, we're professional players. I am all for the truth, I am all for the truth.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever it comes down to being professional, we have to be very much careful as to how we express ourselves.
Yes.
At the end of the day, no one is bigger than the JFF. But then again, I am not saying that the JFF is right to do everything that you're doing. Right? So, barely can get a clean slate. At the end of the day, we're playing football or we're talking about football because we want for Jamaica football to be very much more competitive. So, without an exception, Bailey deserves a clean slate because the coach himself wants to bring back in Leon Bailey. So
Alright.
we saw that even with when he was at Aston Villa and Steven Gerrard was a coach, Steven Gerrard was moved away. We get in an Unai Emery and Bailey performance improved. So the coach know what he wants, give him that chance to at least have a say into the structure, because as I've said before, Manchester United, I think you saw the differences now than before. The structure is way more better, and when everything behind the scenes is properly set up, then the playing style, the player management, and all of those things will be way more better.
All right, my boss, big up yourself. Your caller, thanks for the call.
Yeah,
We'll get some more people on the line. All
no
right.
problem. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. People, the phone line is open, and the phone line is open. Give your take on this. As I said, I told you guys, the JFF has tried to expedite the process of getting Mr. Greenwood his passport for his availability for June 6th. As I said, whether or not Mr. Greenwood decides to play, the JFF doesn't decide that. It's the same situation what we're talking about with Leon Bailey, because Mr. Greenwood has to feel like, okay, I'm ready. This is it now. I'm going to go play for Jamaica. Just starting his new season. Leon Bailey also is going to be playing Champions League football for the first time in a while. No, Leon Bailey would want to perform well in the Champions League to get his stock up, to get his quality up. All right, let me take a call here from Tennessee Lewis. Go ahead, Tennessee. Okay, I'll take the phone hang up back. Let me call him back. Yeah, man. So we want to get the player in our surprise. Go ahead, Tennessee. Bless up yourself. I don't know if you hear what I said with the Mace. I don't know if you hear what I was saying about the Mr. Greenwood. I'm explaining to the people that I found out, got that information last night, that Mr. Greenwood, the JFF has contacted Pika to accelerate the process of getting his documents so he can be available June 6th. Because me not expect Mr. Greenwood right now.
Okay. Yeah, no, because maybe you want to check next before, maybe about October. Me think so.
Exactly.
You see the Leon Bailey thing, JT, people are saying Leon Bailey for right now later. See? The man saying they on a break and thing. Whatsoever. Because one big piece of controversy with algorithms them and say, Leon, because algorithms are no madman say, a man must have to tell him something, think all the players, So, the manager say, the JFF needs to get more professional and put things on paper. So, I don't see no reason, I don't see no reason, if JFF say they want a letter from him to confirm they are available for the selection, I don't see nothing wrong with that JT.
But you guess what the problem we're running into now, Tennessee? That's what I'm asking about the Jamaican pride. Man, we all say, yo, brother, all right, no letter to them boy, you know. You know that style there, brother. And them look at them thing them afraid, you know. Like them petty out the thing again when it just need to be a letter or a little email and we get the thing running.
Because JT members I see people them call for JFF be more professional and things. So and at the team one them I say, Leon be enough to write no letter. We don't see no problem. If you write a letter and JFF call him, I know come, we can say see there, him and say I'll be able to selection and we call him. We don't maybe they don't want to word more thing this time. See? Yeah, something we can show so well him and say available and we call him and know come. See?
So what's your take? What the ideal situation for you where you don't like to see? Me don't know
me want to see him 19, but at the same time, me want to see him write a letter. And saying you're available for this selection.
Yeah.
Because you see it on a break.
Yeah.
See? And you see what me last time with Al Grimson, we don't want no more than controversy there. Like people say, why I coach I tell lie.
But yo, Tennessee, when you say something about write the letter, you know, bro, you know something flashing on my mind, you know, say it make your letter also sound like a little bit of apology.
No, I don't say yet. Me not look on it, no.
Yeah.
Because I remember say you say it on a break, you know. Then, so if you're available and you're on the coach staff, I don't know, you can send an email and say, boy, me available.
Because brother, me no feel say Craig Butler won't write that neither.
Remember that. No, you know what? Me not think you want it. But remember, you know, if JFF, I do him a favor by suspending selection, you know. Because if he come around and Leon Bailey not injured and JFF say them are going to be a bad actor then and say, all right, then. We could call him. You know, say, either have to come or we have to have something to say, well, he's sick or something. Or FIFA, I remember FIFA going to have him a problem. Because he's an international player. So them can call you. And you have to turn up or turn it down, and then you have to, and then maybe FIFA will suspend you from match all that kind of thing there.
But yeah, what to? Me feel say you see that letter thing there, brother. That letter thing they create one look of fence, you know. It's like, me understand, you know, Tennessee, but it could have been a thing to where them say Leon Bailey had a conversation with like the general secretary and the coach, and them agree now say he's gonna come back. You see me, I say, but you see that letter there, bro. That letter there signifies a lot of things, you know, bro, and it can end up be a problem, you know. That same letter there, where if you look on it, you know, oh, we Jamaican, oh, we look on things.
Oh, Jamaican mentality and thing.
Yes. The letter there.
But JT, remember, you know, we see him when I call for JP be more professional and thing, you know. So, me not see no problem with right. Because send an email or write a letter, that not you know. You have but you just say you're available. See? If you send a letter now and JP say they want to apologize, now that's a different thing.
Jesus Christ. And the Reese Nelson thing is very shadowy. We not get no direct information.
We don't know what going on.
Yeah. Because me say the people them when used to take care of them things, they say no, them a take care of the Reese Nelson. And I tell the people them say, like a thing like the Macy Greenwood thing, brother. Me couldn't just get up out of my bed this morning and say me come tell the people them that.
No, we're getting information, you're getting information.
Yeah.
It's a bad.
Yeah. We couldn't just come tell the people them that. Cause me shocking, bro. As me tell you, me now look for Macy Greenwood right now, you know, for Jamaica, you know. Me look for Macy Greenwood down the road when him kind of sickly in at the club. And we say, all right, Macy Greenwood will come now, Jamaica, big game. We need because Cuba. What do you think about Cuba? They must say Cuba roll the ball better than Damrep. Because if them roll the ball better than Damrep, we in a problem, you know.
I think we can beat Cuba, man. Especially at Jamaica, because Cuba is a team then kind of plucky, but I think we can, if we can beat Cuba, Jamaica JT, we in a serious problem. I remember a couple of days after we have to go Honduras, go play Honduras, in Honduras. You know?
Honduras, that's gonna be, and
me think that's gonna be a more tougher match for we.
Down in Honduras, yo, me here, McLaren, I say him can't wait for them stadium. Them I say him no know. Can't cough this. I know can't cough. Yeah, man.
That's gonna be a more tougher match, but me think say boy, we supposed to can beat Cuba. Because remember last time when we played Damrep, we never have all we played them, you know.
The last time we played Damrep, that's true. But yeah, me I say, brother, me not think me know say Cฟ่fast, but I don't even think I call back Cฟ่for this game, you know.
Why?
In Tennessee, that's how me being fair to players.
In disappointment, yeah.
In disappointment, man. Cฟ่
disappointment.
He not improve, no.
No, can't remember when I tell me that I asked if Cฟ่coming at team and Cฟ่with the speed when you have and think he might cause a problem, but to me, Cฟ่play and hold on here too much, brother.
Yeah, he not learn. He not learning.
He not learn, brother. He not learn. And he do it now against America, but he still play some. You know, could still bypass that and thing. And the ball when he gave Nichols in the Damrep game was a good ball, but the rest of them, brother, man, is running them like a whole truck, brother.
But me feel too, Tennessee, the psyche of the coach as well was playing on Cฟ่mind when he got into one of the game. You can see say him not even did even want to go. The time I say like he might give me them like a time here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me see that
but
pan
me
face.
Feel like me feel like for me, still no. We just kind of feel like we can use him as a weapon, but you have to know if you use it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to know if you use him, brother, because to me, brother, and to me, Cฟ่'s skill kind of limited too.
And him skillful with him feet, you know, it's just the fact that him headed down in the ground, him now gonna be able to be aware of where he is on the field. Him not understand that.
Yeah. And for him a play a Turkey and things like, you know, a good league him a play. And he should have a little bit more, you know, a little bit more about him.
Yeah, him should have. We are expecting him to improve.
If he still play JPL, they could understand and say, well, you know, maybe when he go overseas, he will get a little more, you know.
Yeah. But Mars defender, so we can use him as a super sub, and I think so too. You know, I think he can be.
Think so too.
Yeah,
I agree with him.
I think we can use him as a super sub where the man has said, Tennessee. I mean, I never see first bridging them DW and some man. They must say it's a fake news that me put out where it's a Turkish newspaper which is there online. Put it out, and me basically make some phone call. And me still run the story because when me find out is he's not happy at the club. Him not get no playing time. Him dep on the bench, so him pull a yardman style. Like you know, a yardman style say me now go back and walk. I wanna them put. Hey, brother, so that go on. A Kevin Cohen and the man agent, you know.
Yeah, me say want leave the club too.
Yeah, so he wants to leave the club. So I know fake news that you never did there, brother.
No, you get information. You put out information.
Yeah, I know fake news that people on the need to understand what fake news is. Is if me just make up that story there and see if I did sit down at the club and I play up on the field while me make up that story. It's there. The club probably know that this is what he's doing, but they still put it out that he's lost, that he's missing.
Yeah. You understand? But JT, me just feel like FIFA should have be a little bit more aware when he play ball, brother. The man just hold on here and run. Cause one time I damn right game them. Me see man have a ball for the wing and the man run exactly like brother. Right, like and a team like that, if you get wrong, the man run right now, brother, and link up in a man. Me I say for a ball away I play in a professional league. He should have a little bit more awareness about him and things, brother. You see me I say? And I think if me have a little bit more awareness about him, it would have been one of the most dangerous players we have in 19.
Brother, the man, me see him potential. Me did watch him. I think this brother Kimo put me on to him when him down in Macedonia, right? And I start trying to stream some of him game. And I say, whoa, and he man finished too. Me did shock say him now finish the goal them for Jamaica because he was finishing in a them club there. So me never understand what happened.
After a while, they come and they kind of figure him out and he can score not even a goal. Because, all right, even I must get to USA. If FIFA me have a little bit more awareness, yes, I would have beat USA though.
Brother, would have beat USA 3-1.
Yeah, would have beat them if we have just a little bit more awareness, brother, about him, would have beat the USA. Because we see him make some get with the ball one time, the man take a baby shot right now, goalkeeper.
Yeah, because he's
you don't even have to kick a shot because he get past the brother and he pass on the brother. All you have to do, if he can't take a shot, make your brother keep down there back.
Yeah.
You understand? Me just thinking to me, brother, me thinking that in a more improvement since I am playing in the league, brother. But in kind of to me, he need a lot more work.
Owen seem to have an attitude. So, all right, Tennessee, the people are born up in may I raise here? Best people. That's Tennessee Lewis. Big up yourself, S-Technic. Him says FIFA seem to have an attitude as well. Okay. All right. Yo, Brain Drain in the building. Big up yourself, my boss. A member for 13 months, a year and 1 month. Yeah, to be exact. Big up yourself, man, and thanks for the support. Brain Drain, always supporting the channel. Big up everybody. We hit the like button today on the video as well, because we're giving you precise information and a laughing thing information. Make sure you hit the like button on the video, people. Make sure you support the channel in whatever way you seem deemed fit. All right. Go ahead, Katara.
Good morning, Sports Prophecy TV.
Yeah, man.
Viewers, subscribers, man, them in the comment section, you know. Guide over everybody. Yeah, man. I just woke up. You know, this is the busy time. Cataract sound on the ground. I saw the headlines, so I'm here for the Mason Greenwood.
Okay.
Some other little tidbits that I have become aware of.
Okay. Yeah.
So is it that the 60-man squad has been sent in for the Nation League and Mason Greenwood is on that 60-man squad?
I haven't heard anything about that. As I stated, that I got some information that the JFF has prompted PICA to expedite the process of Mason Greenwood's passport so he can be available for June 6th, whether or not he chooses to accept that call up for that game, it's up to him. So that's what I'm saying to the people. Exactly that I'm saying. I have no idea about 60-man squad or any. I never asked about that.
So the headline would have been a little misleading because I think Jamaican fans would have been dancing all over the YouTube. Reading it to say Mason Greenwood has been called up. Because you did say the process has been expedited. But I want to say this. JFF does not have the authority or the standing to say to Pika to expedite anything. So I would
but
have loved
you
to
have the
ask.
standing, right? You have the standing.
So I would have loved to have heard the source or to ask the source, what does this expedition look like? Because recent times, I'd like to know what it looks like. Because in recent times, we've lost, for example, Brandon Thomas Asante, who actually got his Jamaican citizenship, and it's been months, and he has not got.
How did we turn off from Mason Greenwood to some other person that you're talking about now?
Right, because I'm saying that striker from West Brom got his citizenship papers. He is a Jamaican citizen, but he has been unable to get a passport.
But he's not Mason Greenwood, though.
Jesus Christ. So I'm asking, what does that process of expediting look like? Because the JFF doesn't have any standing. They don't have any history of being able to call a peak and say, yo, run the man the thing through, because JFF a call. I'm sorry. I've never seen it before.
No. But I'm sure there are channels as far as sports and sports minister and other communication channels. There cannot be a country where none of the agencies speak to each other. I'm sure that there are cross channels between the different categories of what is it, those political bodies and stuff.
I want Mason Greenwood in the squad. I want Mason Greenwood to have a passport. I want Mason Greenwood to be named the 23-man squad. As a matter of fact, I would even waste one of the places in the squad to name Mason Greenwood just in case. Right? That's somebody who you waste a place on, you know? I'd go with a 22-man squad because we're famous for that, right? So I am advocating for Mason Greenwood. What I want, though, is some factual information or near as damn it. I don't think they can come out and say everything, but I have never seen any evidence ever of the JFF being able to expedite anyone's acquisition of a citizenship and passport. So I would.
Yeah, but you also, and to be fair in your research, I come into that conclusion. You have to be fair that the JFF hasn't been the one carrying out passport acquisitions in the past as well.
Yes, sir. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Damari. And I point you to Damari Gray, right? And the length of time that it took to bring that one over the line. So the JFF has handled passports in the past. Michaela. It hasn't always been Devon Porter who has done it. JFF has done it in the past. The first set of boys, Leon Moore and those guys, those were done by JFF.
Yeah. People, hit the like button on the video, people. Dress up in yourself. Thank you, people. We have 320 of you here checking it properly. We have some people over here on FSL, and we have some people watching over here on Sportsnard as well. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us today. Hit the like button, people. That's what keeps the algorithm moving in our favor. When you hit the like button, and we just get more people over here. The more you hit the like button, is the more people you get to talk football with. Basically, you get more people on, more people come and talk football with you. So just hit the like button, and it sends the video. That's what YouTube does. It sends the video to more people who love Jamaican football. Because sometimes people, me see thousands of people are comment on some post on Facebook. Thousands. Where there those people, I don't think all of those people are on YouTube. When I look on the Facebook crowd, because I really try to understand it. When I look on the Facebook crowd and the people who comments on Jamaica football, I don't see those kind of comments on YouTube. It's like those people, it's like they love the football, but they don't really love it. If something posts, we check it out.
I think you're reading that incorrectly, JT.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
When somebody comments on a Facebook post, it's less engagement. I can sit down in a meeting and read one of those or look at one of those JFF images and then type 100 characters. That's different than having my earpods in and listening to a YouTube live. So it's a different audience. It's a different fan that is able to engage. And with the proliferation of YouTube channel, everybody and his dog, I swear to God, me see a dog will go, woof, woof, Mr. Greenwood, woof, woof. No only I'm Bailey, woof. Everybody and his dog have a YouTube channel about Jamaica.
Yo,
I mean,
it's 1 million YouTube channel now. Like people, it's like YouTube channel left and right.
As a man, no little graphics in, do 2 graphics and put it out. I mean, all the clean clothes madman have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of Jamaican YouTube channel out there. But I can't say nothing because I have a YouTube channel. So
no, I'm just saying that I think some man do well as coming on as a guest. And that's your role. You play your role. You play right back. But all of a sudden, everybody want to be center forward.
Everybody want to striker.
Let's see. Come, look at it first. Look, if a man I do 30, 50 live, and 15 people are watching live, man, you have to get 1,000 views to get $1. So that's all me I say. But I don't wrong a man for having ambition. You know what I mean? Maybe something you can tell the girls. I'm a YouTuber.
I got a YouTube channel, innit?
I got a YouTube
But let me
channel,
take this comment here. Let me take this comment. We need our own Jamaicans, development players, to play with heart. Too much English players. Who is this person? This is a person by the name of Javon Wilson. Javon Wilson, call the show, bro. The number is pinned in the comment section. Call the show because I think you're ill-informed, bro. You don't understand. You see how this comment is a Facebook type of comment now. All right, chill, Cataract. You see this comment, people. This is the example I was showing you. Like these are the type of comments I would read on Facebook, and it tells me that this is not an individual here in Javon who is keeping up with the football on a daily, locally and internationally. That's what we realized. The people on YouTube, they are more informed because they're on it 24/7. The Facebook people who watch this Jamaica football, this is how they comment. We need our own Jamaican development players with heart. Too much English players. That's the example right there. So that's it.
So first, Javon Wilson. Could you tell me which English players they're playing for Jamaica? Because if that's the case, I will write to FIFA and have Jamaica suspended for 10 years, right? Because it's illegal to have English players playing for Jamaica, right? So just type in the comment section and just type in 2 names of 2 English players playing for Jamaica right now, and I will write to FIFA and have Jamaica suspended for cheating. Yes, tell me the 2 names of the 2 English players.
Yeah, all those players, Javon, they are Jamaican citizens.
No. Don't explain nothing to him. Don't explain nothing to nobody. Javon, just write the name of just 2 English players. Just type 2 names. We could make a report and bring down this administration. And
but let me play devil's advocate here and just maybe take it from his side.
Don't be the devil or the advocate.
Yeah, let me just take it from his side. Probably what he's saying is, and I think this is where he's coming from. I'm almost 99% sure. There's some people who believe that as Jamaicans born in Jamaica, is like we come with a different spirit, a different fight, a different level of hunger based on our circumstances and the social construct, maybe poverty. There's a lot of deeper traumas that's motivating you to want to excel. I think he's coming from the point where, as the British, the English-based players, they are kind of, they grow born in a system. They got to play football on good surfaces, and the youngsters in Jamaica never necessarily got that, but they have the heart. The problem you run into there now, Javon, is the international world. When it comes down to football, they don't care about the heart that you have. When you get out there on the field, it's about fundamentals, team tactics. Coach, can this player carry out these formation? Can this player play this false nine position? Can he play the right back position? Does he know when to turn, not to let a defender turn him inside out? So there's a lot of different things you have to understand when it gets to an international level, and the locally developed players in Jamaica may not necessarily have that as yet. While the English-based players, they've been in academies since they were 7, 8, 9, 10, and they have been just churning out reps. They've been doing the same thing over and over. So muscle memory develops. So when they become adult players now, they are still understanding the game. So Javon, I understand what you're saying, that there's a lot of heart with the local-based players coming out of Jamaica, and you would probably like to see more of them in the national team. The problem with that is it doesn't cut it at the international level. The rest of the world is not just relying on heart. They're relying on star power, your tactical prowesses, abilities of individuals to make that thing happen, that euphoric moment, that spark, whatever you want to call it. You're looking for that. Yeah.
I don't know how you understand it.
I understand what you're saying. That's what you do when you're up here, and you understand people sometimes when they say
so. So let me tell you what I understand him to say. Man, them down here so hungry. Yeah. I want you to bust a youth, because they need to eat a food and come out and get up.
I don't think he's saying bust a youth. He specifically talk about the heart.
No, I notice I am saying to you, yeah, man, the man them have a heart because they're hungry. They want to fight and come out. So I didn't know that this was a heart attack competition. Like how many players go on the field and get heart attack. Because heart, when I look at football, I see finishing, passing, ball control, interception, tackling, concentration, peripheral vision, fitness.
Yeah, but if never say boss a youth, how is boss a youth?
I'll let you speak, Taylor. So we're gonna speak about each other. I'm saying I see those when I look at all the websites. That's what I see in there as the measurement of a good footballer. Nowhere in there do I see heart. No, I tell you where heart comes in. Heart comes in when you are going for a 50-50 challenge. Is a player going to pull out of the challenge and say, well, you know what I mean? I'm going to play for Leeds United next week.
Yeah.
So I'm not in that and I'm telling you that the challenges happen at such fast speed that I don't think they have time to give that thought. And Javon, let me give you one name. M쏘sᴏᴜᴜᴜ. Go back and Google and research. He went into a tackle. He was at Watford with Adrian Mariappa. They were in Mexico, and he went into a tackle, broke his ankle, and that was the end of his football career. The last game that he played. And you know where he was born? Not in Jamaica, on the island. So that is not true that players who are born in England, who are now Jamaicans, citizens, play with any less heart. I do believe what is also true is that not every man will play football at England or born at England.
Look at Leon Bailey born at Jamaica, and I don't think he plays with enough heart for Jamaica.
No, I can't say Leon Bailey doesn't play with heart. I think he plays with too much heart.
I don't think he. I think he actually joke out the ball game, actually.
I think
he plays with more heart for Aston Villa. That looks like heart to me.
No, I disagree with you. I think he plays it much more hard for Jamaica. He tries too much, tries too hard. And I think that when a player like Mason Greenwood, if we are able to bring this over the line, the first thing is that nobody's going to be double teaming Leon Bailey. Nobody's going to be double teaming Demarai Gray. They're going to be triple teaming and double teaming Mason.
Yo, me know if you out mass defender, you know, man. Yo, mass defender. Big up yourself. Me know if you out there, bro. Me know if you out the whole of the Leon Bailey fan. You see them did them just push out one little finger, you just go so. I see them push out. Soon. You see me? Yeah, man. You up on yourself, people. We can't believe you're 300 a winner, right? 300 a winner and we only have 100 likes on the video. That's a joke. That come like it's a flop show. And it's a big show today. Everything we are going to today is just straight facts. What we are telling about. And a joke thing today.
People, I'm asking nicely. Hit the like button. Let me have to send two.
Oh my God.
Let me have to send two dog Roger your gaddy yard. All right, just hit the like button and do the right thing. But Jay Taylor, I wanted to not divert into all the Aram Scarum. I'm still back to what does it mean by the JFF has impressed on Pika to fast track?
Yeah. Whatever that looks like behind the scene, that's what it looks like.
Maybe I'm gonna share one thing because I'm gonna tell you because some people act like them know and them don't know. When you can only get an expedited passport if you are renewing your passport. The expedited service is not available on a brand new passport. Bet you didn't know that. So I'm telling you, but if you go to Pika today and try to get an expedited passport as your first passport, it's never happening. Never, ever, ever happening. All right? So that I can tell you. Able to be done? I'm damn sure it is. But not by somebody calling and saying, "Oi, expedite this, expedite that."
No, cataract. Hold on. Okay, all right. Because I'm just gonna let you talk. So people, what I don't want you to get dragged into, I need you to keep things in context, and I need you to keep what I said in its own box. What Cataract is talking about, yes, he's coming up with something that's logical. As I said, I gave you some information that the JFF has made. What Cataract says doesn't prevent one from making an effort to expedite a process. Even when Cataract, when saying is 100% true, it doesn't prevent. You can apply for a job even if you cannot get the job the way you applied. So people, I want you to understand things in context. Because what he's saying, yeah, that's great. And that's all facts. I'm not here to debunk what he's saying. But what I'm telling you is also can be factual at the same time. That's what he doesn't understand. I don't know if he's trying to differentiate to make it look like what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you that both things can be. Yes, he's probably speaking from somewhere where he's experienced, and that's the exact term. But I'm giving you what was said, that the JFF has made an attempt to expedite the process of Mesa Greenwood. I don't see what's wrong with that, or like I don't know. I don't get it.
So you interrupted me. I'll let you speak.
No, because I'm not gonna let you just go off on your Pad Piper kind of discussion.
So when you went off just now on a hyper kind of discussion that Leon Bailey don't have no heart.
No, because because I'm the because I'm the host. If you would come on me yard and you see me, I put up my foot on the TV, don't try to do that. Because when me come at your crib, me now do the same. You see me have to put my foot on the couch and then get a yeah, bro, TV mash up in already. She had
So,
a 5
so
inch.
are you interested in having the public know facts, or we just chatting? Because if I was allowed to finish,
No. Cataract.
I would give
I'm
you
interested
with
in running
with
Cataract.
any
And the next
with,
thing I have to say to you, Cataract, you cannot act like the show wasn't going on before you came on. Because when you're saying that, am I interested in facts, or no, I'm interested in running a show and provide content for the people while interacting and different things. So that's what I'm interested in, bro. So I don't know, not because you come on, Cataract, I need to
I
just
am
fall in
talking
line
about
and
this
start.
specific.
Yeah.
I am. There are specific things to which facts are there, right? No, before I was interrupted, I would have said to you, they are exceptions to every rule. They are exceptions. No, I would be a fool to say to you that nobody can whatever. I can give you one exception. The government of Jamaica can issue Mason Greenwood with a diplomatic passport in half an hour, if they so wanted to, or in one day. Let me put it that way. They can issue him with a diplomatic passport via M쏘sᴏᴜ. This is why I'm asking you, what does that expedition look like? The Governor General of Jamaica can instruct the Speaker to issue a citizenship to individual A, B, or C, because he's the head of the state, meaning he's the king's representative on the land. Him can say, your daughter, forget a citizenship now and get a passport now, and nobody can tell him no rate or
Bro,
gay.
Cataract, to be honest, bro, to be honest, Cataract, you show up the show today still, bro. This I tell you.
So even we throw up the show. So
No,
if a man
because
can't
no,
say,
because you're now caught up in processes of Pika, which is not a Pika process show, bro. Like the show was flowing in a direction, and you start to explain. Not saying what you're explaining is wrong, bro. Is that is just it just throw off the flow of the show, brother. You see, because all those things I didn't want to talk about that stuff because it's not important right now.
okay. So it's important. It's like the little man them with the outer RGB and thing and Pika, but tell us say you can't get it for you. So let's go. So the man outside with tell us say, yo, just give me a thing and I can go around this and get it around this. So okay. Let's move on.
Okay.
Are you aware of that they are about 2 other players?
You have to answer the super chat because it's to you. It's saying,
go ahead.
This speaker doesn't understand. Thinks he know everything. Just shut the bro. I never say that we need development players like Dixon and Whisper. Example, look at Belgium Academy. Produce good players. That's Javon.
I'm not sure what Javon is talking about.
Javon, I don't know. Yeah, somebody award like somebody because as me say, Javon, I explain what I think you were saying, and I also explain to you the other side of it, how other people are looking at it. So I'm not sure if that's to me or to Cataract, and I'm not sure what Cataract is saying there. So Javon, just write another comment and let us know, and I'll put it up. Write another comment and I'll put it up because you did put the super chat, and I will put the other comment up. So write another comment. All right, go ahead, continue, Cataract.
Thank you for the super chat, but somebody else is also on the line, and I want to pass around the talker phone. All I'm saying is, are we aware that there are at least 2 other players whose interest, but I know at least one whose interest has gone from warm to red hot in the last 7 days since the press conference.
Yeah.
I don't know that he will make it for September the 6th, right? I don't know for that, but I certainly do know that
Yeah, bring in Mikey Ball in. Go ahead, Mikey.
Steve McLaren's appointment, and specifically what was said at the press conference, has moved the needle on that player. And it's a player that we need, like dry peas need water. I'll pause now. Mikey Ballin can forward in, and then we take back the talk phone little from now.
Yes, panelists and people in the chat. Well, I want to go back to about 20 minutes ago when JT mentioned something where he said that the letter for Leon to write that might be a problem. No problem, JT.
I don't think Craig Butler is going to write that letter, brother.
No, it's not Craig Butler. Listen, let me finish. It's not a letter of apology, you know. It's a letter to say you're available.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with any apology. No apology is needed. All him have to say, him is available for selection so that when the coach pick him can't say fake news again. That's all JF friends just come for themselves, which I support that.
But you know, so things Leon Bailey can see it as an apology letter, kinda.
No, it's not an apology letter. I'm right to say, I am Liam Bailey and I'm available for selection for Jamaica national team. That's not an apology. That's saying you're available. It's just like a West Indies cricketer that say, I am available to play for the West Indies if he was injured or he had some personal business.
Yeah, I have no problem with it. Anyhow, work out, you know, Mikey. But me, I wonder if Leon Bailey are pre-hype in a hype way, that letter is going to be a problem. You watch and see.
But I said this. If Leon Bailey don't want to write the letter, we'll move on without him. We just got to full him spot. And waiting for him spot. Whether they
and we will have to move on without him.
Huh? One player can start a national team. So, but I will tell you this, and this is what me said. If Leon Bailey don't write no letter, I'm available till 2026 when Jamaica reach World Cup. I'm right at that time. I wouldn't pick him. That is just me.
Yeah, suppose Leon Bailey go actually wait till... Bro, if Leon Bailey wait till Jamaica qualify and him think him can get picked, bro, I would be his worst nemesis out here, Flavor Max. I tell you that right now.
Discipline. Space. I would love...
We're not hearing you, brother. I don't know what you talk like you talk to your cat or something. I don't know you talk so. You have a girl over there with you?
Bedroom vibes.
Yeah, some like bedroom vibes. Like, you know, the candle them are going to turn down right now. I want it.
Yeah, turn up your mic and talk loud, man. Put some bass right.
Very much. As a Jason saying, no, man, you look like you take back your walk, you know.
No, Jason can't talk.
Jason saying, very much take up back your walk.
I will tell you this about Flavor Max. I'm on the listen. I don't know nobody talk. You see, realize about this space, everybody knows somebody, everybody knows something, and nobody know nothing. Everybody have a link and nobody have a link. And everybody want to be important. Everybody is using this JFF and this football thing to feel important. Everybody is using this whole thing to stroke their ego or their emotions, talking about respect, talking about I know who, I know this. Let me tell you this, man. I'm gonna go look alive, man. I want to say I don't mean on the program, the space. We just need to talk football. If we love football and be entertained. Yes, we'll get correct information. Some of the information is gonna be based on opinion because the conversation wouldn't be a conversation without opinions. Opinion will and have to be a part of sports discussion. Having said that, you see how me talk, when I talk, for nobody read me. Case in point, when Butler, in my opinion, and if you don't realize how Flavor Max talk based on my opinion and how me feel at the time. And when Leon Bailey got the call up, and then a minute after me hear misinformation, I didn't like it. And in my opinion, it was as a result of Butler, so I beat him. So me beating Butler there wasn't a beating for no man come read Flavor Max and say, yo, yeah, you finally understand. That wasn't for you or whoever think that. Me beat him because I thought he deserved to be beaten at that time. Fast forward to now. Leon Bailey, I don't think nothing is wrong with writing and availability letter. Nothing is wrong with it. Nothing at all. Because as I said, writing that letter will make sure say, yo, if you see you're available, you're available.
I know,
and as I say,
thing, I know. Yeah, a clean slate.
Yeah,
a clean slate.
And I say, and nobody don't know if he's gonna write the letter. So nobody now have to come and talk about if Leon Bailey think him bigger than, and we can replace. Nobody can replace Leon Bailey.
I make we say
Just
type
like
the letter. Make we say type
him.
the letter. Can you see Jamaican people? There's certain words we play with their mind differently, you know. When you say write the letter, you know, you make a man say, "Think me sit down and write no letter to no man." You know what I mean? Like it has some psychological
that's
effect on we.
And if we have a discussion, listen, we are all people. I'm a professional, and as me say, what transpired is like a phone call could have worked, you know, but there's a breakdown with communication with Craig Butler and JFF and let's say Leon Bailey. So I understand why they would require a letter, something in writing. I just saw it go in business, in any way. You just want to know, say, yo, give me in writing so that we can be clear. And what transpired the other day will not transpire again. Because we only speculating now. We don't know who they say what and who they give who words and people go back on the word. We don't know. So JFF think put it in writing this time is the best way to go. And I don't have a problem.
Yeah. As we say, let me read back the Javon Wilson say, Cataract, I'm talking, bro. Thinks Jamaica is Arsenal. Not because EPL players wear Jamaican shirt mean they want to play for us, bootlickers. So Javon double down there. He's saying that yo, Javon, you need to call the show, bro.
Hold on, Taylor. All right, you see your run go waste about 15 minutes and try to defend one devil advocate and tell us where your man come from. It still better tell you.
Yeah, the man still give 2 super chat to the show where and support the channel same way. So he's a part of the movement same way.
I think
so if you can't give super chat, we can't say anything then.
Yeah, man, give super chat and say anything, man.
Super chat you're wrong, brother. We're still grateful for the super chat. Why make the flavor, Max? We still always appreciate. The boss still appreciate the
Cataract. Oh, the show set up now. We spend time on the graphics, them and them thing that a super chat alone can mess up the graphics right now. You see me? When it's a super chat, we put it on the screen. When it's not a super chat, I read it from the comment section. You see me? Because super chat it alone can make the stream as colorful as the rest of stuff on there.
So big up the super chat. 1 second favor, Max. I don't really I'm not going to untake you except you said one moment of madness, but you can always be forgiven for that. What I just want to say, if a man put on a Jamaican shirt, right? Like in a politics, and every man will put on an orange shirt a socialist, you know. You understand? And every man will put on a green shirt a shower man. So you'd be an idiot if you thought that. What I'm saying to you is that when a man consistently put it on, it has said something. Why not put on a Barbados shirt then? I say, all right, I'll play for Barbados. It's like damned if you do and damned if you don't, right? Mसँsᴏᴜ would have consistently go out and buy the shirt and make me nothing. If you ever give him the shirt, them free. Him have every shirt, brother. If you the Mikey Ball at Flavor Max notice that. Every shirt when drop him on off. Every night, like it had a
he drop on and say not because the man wear the shirt.
I'm something. Because I have seen or I've heard, let me put it this way, I've heard him out that people say them spot him out a party and him did, you know, the Arsenal one. That was back in the carnival time. Right? It was in Arsenal, the Arsenal Jamaica jersey. So I don't know what you're talking about, mate. It don't make no sense. Maybe you should call in.
Yeah, me tell Javon Wilson, you have a call in, you know, bro.
Yeah. Call in, Javon.
Yeah, we have to know that one they sound like Cataract. Almir.
You know, I will rip you a new one. Anyway, Flavor Max. You try to jump in and say something. Someone, you know.
I was just going to say, you know, You know, it have different fans, different people who listen and so forth. I just think this is a teaching moment, as I just said in the comment section. And every time we beat them, and you have the knowledge and the understanding to be able to teach a Javon. Even though so like he's a frequent on the channel.
Yeah,
But
at first message Javon actually.
Cataract, believe it or not, there are other Javons, a lot more Javons, people who think that.
Yeah,
and to be honest, some would say it is reasonably enough for them to think along that line. Now, people like you have the opportunity to teach them and tell them why.
You can't beat everybody.
You know, and tell them why.
And you know, next thing, Flavor Max, I was explaining right when Javon made that message, I was explaining to Cataract that I noticed something different. Where the people who comments on Facebook and the people who comments on YouTube, they look at the football differently. They make them say the Facebook fans, they look like people who only catch up with the game when Jamaica go play.
You're correct. And it's not just football. Facebook, TikTok, IG, and YouTube. All of the people on the different platform think differently.
Yep, I think so too. Because I'm not on TikTok.
Have a different demography as well.
So Flavor
different demography as well.
So Flavor Max, what you saying that you want me to be a juggling sound tonight? And you want me to juggle with Javon, and you don't want me to go in the dub box and lift out my Dennis
No,
Brown.
I don't think you have to go to the dub box because it has people out there thinking like that.
I have closed the dub box. Javon, let me explain to you. The players who make a decision to come and play for Jamaica, it requires real heart. Because a player like Dexter Lambakisi and a player like K-Roy Anderson, at 18 and 17, 18, they did not know how they're going to turn out in the peak of their career. They're about another 6 years from the peak of their career.
Yeah. And those guys play with heart, man.
And they could be at Manchester City, Manchester United, Chelsea, wherever. Barcelona, Italy is buying a lot of British players, Inter Milan, and then they could have said, boy, Bombard. You know, mate, imagine if I didn't go play for them yardies, you know. I could have been an Englishman now, but they're going to call me a Jamaican reject. So it takes heart to make a decision to pin your future for the rest of your footballing life.
The younger guys,
green and gold.
The younger guys,
and even if you're not so good, right? Even if you're not so good, you know. I was watching a video with Carlton Palmer, right? Don't ever remember that player. He played defensive midfield. He was at Leeds. He has the title of being the worst ever English national player. That's the title with them give the man.
Yeah.
And the man caught somebody. The man said, let me tell you something. The brother asked, let me tell you something. Right now, I'm sitting on my house and I look out, you know. My mother and my father one come from Spanish town, one come from our next part in Jamaica and come over here, so. I'm going to tell you something. My mother did that clean and my father did that people land. Right? Man said, right now, I look out, a white man I cut my land. And a white woman I'm a nanny. And if you look right now, I turn around the camera, a white woman I wash my dish. So I don't care if they say that I'm the worst player to ever put on an England shirt. And he dropped in something and said, I bet you if I had put on a Jamaican shirt, nobody would have anything to say. Right? And that struck me as profound. Because he told of racism. He was like, they were throwing bananas at him and he was the man. I don't know if you remember that incident. They threw the bananas out on the pitch and at the corner flag, and he just picked up one and peeled it and started eating it. Said, thank you, mate. You know what I'm trying to
Cedric, you know what I'm trying to figure out? I'm trying to figure out who are you actually talking about? No,
Carlton Palmer, you're not steeped in English football.
Yeah, bro, but you know what I mean? Like you're telling this convincing story to me. about somebody I have no idea
No,
who this is.
when you talk about heart, because he was questioning whether if you wear
So
a Jamaican shirt,
how can people in here relate if we don't know the person? Just explain that to me. The relatability in that.
The relatability is go and keep. If you started watching football yesterday, you wouldn't be able to relate. But those of us who have been watching,
what is the relatability in that, Qatar? Like, what are we relating to? Like, because we cannot even come up with an image in our head of the person you're talking about.
Everybody that puts on a Jamaican shirt don't have the heart for Jamaica. That's what he was basically saying.
Yeah, but and then you went on to use the example of a player that nobody knows. At least a person will say, guys, Superman will come and save you. If somebody saying Cataract, Superman is coming to save you, people would actually have an image of Superman in their head. You're talking to us about a player that we don't know who the hell this guy is.
So every time you talk about the play, it must be about.
Yeah, I tried to use players that the general people in the comment section know about what we're talking about.
Richard, man, we are watching English football from in the 2000s, and then because it's not so long ago, it's not like he's from the 1980s or anything like that, right? Would know who Carlton Palmer is. If you don't like it, all I'm simply saying is that you don't have to wear a Jamaican shirt to have the heart for Jamaica or to love Jamaica. You can love Jamaica without putting on a shirt, and you can also put on a shirt.
Let me hear from Mōsᴏᴜ. Mōsᴏᴜ, are you the first one call the show? You call the show early. What are you talking about now?
Yeah, Cataract. These folks keep questioning the commitment of the English-born Jamaican players, and like JT said, they only come around when Jamaica soon to play a game. Listen, if they follow these players on Instagram, these players don't only show Jamaica representation a couple days or a week before the games. They have their Jamaica flag in their bio.
True.
They acknowledge the Independence Day celebration. They acknowledge Emancipation Day. Right? They listen Jamaican music all the time. So I work at a hotel, Cataract. I always talk to JT, but I've never spoken to you, Cataract. And I get to meet people like Joe Willock, Chris Willock. I met Raheem Sterling for the first time 2 months ago. And listen me, don't let nobody come and tell you guys crap on your show, man. These guys are committed to Jamaica. You think it's easy to fly in a plane for 9 hours to leave from England to come to Jamaica?
It's very easy. You don't do nothing but sit down.
No.
It's very easy.
No, I think what he's saying is there are much more glamorous venues like Crete and Ibiza and what the place name in France? There's some Monaco.
Saint-Tropez.
Saint-Tropez. The Maldives. Saint-Tropez, you know, some big place you can just hop, skip, and jump and have your holiday.
Yeah.
So I'm glad for that, Mobile man, because let me tell you something. That's why you have to depend on sports prophecy and the people you have to check in sports prophecy, right? Because some people drop some gem. You know, say all the talk me attack, I know some love run up my mouth. I never would have remember for say boy, the man them ever they on the Instagram. I big up each other and I drop the Jamaica flag and like when a player makes and do a thing, the Sean Bernard, I Greenwood with that. A Cole Palmer that, although Cole Palmer's from St. Kitts in Japa flag and Japa card. So it's true what you say, brother. I'm respecting for bringing that point, maximum respect, because that shows you that they are Jamaicans. Those players are Jamaicans every day. Not just near match day, as he has said. So I respect that. And also, what you also drop on this is that a whole lot of men come to Jamaica, come vacation, what we don't know about. We know about the one that we put it in them bio and them story. But enough man there on the island, big up.
I mean, let's be honest. I kind of beg to differ. Jamaica is one of the number one destination for vacation. So, I mean,
no, not from England. Not
does
from
that
England.
really say anything, though?
No, not from England. Not from England. Not trumping shots.
Yeah, you have to crunch the numbers, Flavor Max, and look at the regions that target Jamaica most as tourists. The English fans are in Tenerife. The English people are in Tenerife, Monaco. A lot of them I see them in Cape Verde, Ibiza, Malaga in Spain. You see me? Marbella. That's where the English goes to vacate.
All right. Cataract.
Hold on, there's one thing I want to say to him. Just to say to remember, give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute for the bounce. And then we knock the ball. Flavor Max. In the Caribbean, Barbados and Bahamas would rank above Jamaica for arrivals from the UK.
I know about Barbados.
Right?
Yeah.
Because the cost of the flight is cheaper. That's number one. And the travel time is about 2 hours or so less. So it thing. But for the United States, and I mean as a world destination, Jamaica is, up there with everybody else. But for out of UK, yeah. But then again, it's a
big deal. Big up yourself, squad.
Tourist board and thing. You see me?
Yeah, Cataract. Cataract.
So maybe your boss, must have whoop a woman a foreign though.
What was that shit?
Yo, the man on rent a trade, brother.
The man work a hotel. The man work a hotel at Jamaica. So I have to accident if I whoop a woman a foreign. You know what?
Yeah,
a ship. Then say a man in Jamaica work a hotel a ship.
Good thing so then I'm ladies don't listen to your program.
Them say at the man never work for a ship and work a hotel at the most girl at Jamaica, The man have girl in every country.
Yo, bro.
You got yourself more your boss.
Wait, JT. Wait, no. All right, you see Marlon King. I personally have dialogue with Marlon King from time to time. I communicate with him. And he's one of the most passionate Jamaican players that was born in England. All right? So people can always talk that talk. They need to connect with the players. Go football games and meet the players. After the games, go training session and meet them, and then they will have a different outlook on the players.
Yeah, but I bet you some man never knows, from him at 0 years old until him at 16. Every year in come to Jamaica for the 3 months in a summer. Every summer. Michael Antonio. Me never know that.
Cataract, if you did that coach, Cataract, get a call back Anthony Grant.
When me did know, get explained. Because me did know, sir. Big man thing. And this I don't know, capping. Say Garrett Southgate did a call and a ring off him selling in the dressing room while him walk up under the tunnel. That I don't know, man. I remember who the day in the squad them time there. Remember who for me the day in the squad them time there.
People, if a Cataract attack, you just put some cap in the comment section. If a cap,
brother, easy. Brother, go eat. Everybody can tell you, say, Southgate did a call the man when him did at airport of England. Ask Leon ask Grant, ask who was the dep on the flight there? 5 man dep on the flight. And the JFF never did send the JFF credit card the decline.
He's capping,
and the man makes a appeal for everybody to fly first class. What I talk about, brother?
Cataract. Let me say this, Cataract. And then I will go. JT, I'm gonna say this and then go. You see, when you travel, like me who have been outside the country, what I find, you see people who live outside of Jamaica, they embrace Jamaica more than those who live in Jamaica. A lot of those who live outside of Jamaica embrace Jamaica more than those who live in Jamaica. That's all I have to say. People who live outside of Jamaica, they are crazy for Jamaica. Jamaica is one of the biggest brands in the world. The country, the flag.
Yeah, but what you think? I don't understand. How you come to that conclusion?
Because people who born with a Germany or England, Canada, America, and they can play for Jamaica, they are so desperate. I remember I met this girl at the resort, and she born in America, and she wanted to compete for Jamaica at athletics, and she she tried to enter for character. And J3 realized she's not from Jamaica, she's from America, and they blocked her from participating in character. And she said she cried. And I said, why don't you represent America? She said, no, America is not my country, it's Jamaica.
Brother, I probably she can't make an American team, bro.
No, that's a different subject. I listen to her passion, bro.
But so tell Bobby, man.
Yeah.
I chose that thing. Lego the school as yeah.
So,
I mean, somebody gonna pray that way, you know. The man was just advising the young lady because I want to mind feed it up. But here's the thing, but watch something like the other night on sports news. But then you catch it, bad man. Come here, watch the same channel. Me say 3 triplet. I go ski for Jamaica and I win the Olympics. I say, yo, we there so fla, about ball, about local man and this. They are Jamaicans all over the world. You don't know if you catch the news there.
But some of the sports, wait 1 second, Cataract. Javon will say the number is pinned in. Yeah, the number is pinned. The number is pinned in the comment section, bro. He's saying how he can call in. The number is pinned in the comment section. Just look, bro. Oh, I'm not seeing it. Is it actually
top right hand corner? Top right hand corner.
Yeah, the number is in the top right hand corner, brother, in the comment section.
Drop it in the comment section. Run it across the screen. Javon, Carly. Some of them big up behind themselves. So September 6th, when I stayed them a year ago, Mobile man. When I want to run, man, run that. I want to know. Let me say, JT, you see man we sit down in a bleachers, them pre-football different from man we sit down in a grandstand. You see the man we sit down in a grandstand, pre-football different from man we sit down on the cycle track. You understand? Yeah. But one thing I'm going to tell you, if Mason Greenwood put on that shirt there and forward and make it over the line on the 6th, JFF have to go put cheer on the cycle track. Remember me too. Some of the voice be heard. Everybody's so quiet.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
So this another take a team song from Cartel.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Any Jamaican citizen has the right to write, produce, sing, and perform any song and submit it for use. So I don't understand the question.
What you mean? This
What
pastor.
do you mean to ask that question? Because is
pastor?
the Jamaican a songwriter?
You know the pastor trouble.
I am not trouble. No, you see, this is my problem. This is my problem with a lot of the modern day Jamaicans, you know.
Pastor,
is that some citizens have more rights than others.
Let that cup pass, the pastor. Let that
But would you say he's a controversial figure?
Sir.
Yo, right now, if Cartel run out in the stadium when the Reggaeboyz are playing, remember me tell you, if Cartel say, yo, me a forward I match, the whole I ticket them sell out.
That's the question. If you think we should try that way.
The question that you ask could actually be considered diabolical. Because there are those in Jamaica that would say the Prime Minister is controversial. So
in another way?
Yes. So I am saying that such a question need not be posed. Whether or not the song that is presented would be accepted is an issue all by itself. So do not identify any person with the song, because every Jamaican citizen has a right to present a song. If they feel that they have that capacity and that artistic value, go ahead.
Okay. So
when you pose the question with his name attached to it now, it leads into ambiguities that has absolutely nothing to do with football. So if you want to talk about the image or the perception that it would carry, then you deal with that subject. Don't put it to a song, because
that's
of
exactly
course
what
he
it
can
is.
present a song.
Yeah, but that's exactly what it is. Based on the perception and the image, I don't have to spell it out. That's I call it in.
I am not, before you go, Cataract, I am not going to allow him to be a politician who doesn't have an office in the government. You see?
Yo, Pastor, Flavor Max. Man, say you can't be a politician without an office. An office space.
Well, AKA politician without an office. Flavor.
Flavor.
Yo, a big chat. Them they no Flavor Max.
Flavor.
Yeah.
We can't say, you know what? On my phone call, you come up as green. Pastor purple, me a blue, Taylor yellow, so I don't know how the green drop in. But here what happened. Remember that the Jamaica football team has a unique history. We are the refuge for those who have run afoul of the law and seek redemption in a second chance. Both local player, and some people would remember some man from Mobile who would take up some liquor sitting in a bag and then something there, and it's still coming outside. Right through to Jamie Lawrence, Marlon King, Granty, the whole of man never run afoul of the law. And Jamaica's given them that opportunity. You understand? So, if the singer want to drop something, prisoners anthem. You see me, I say, enough man. And some others when them see them storing a bus, but then they catch case of England too. That's why they can't in the England side. Remember that.
What we are talking about now?
No, he's saying I'm saying why Cartel song would not be inappropriate.
I don't think Cartel for the Reggaeboyz song is the right move right now, though.
You don't think Cartel?
Exactly.
I don't think Cartel. We don't need Cartel over that side there. Make Cartel go and work out Cartel stuff.
JT.
Yeah.
And that is why I spoke against the prism that Flavor Max tried to hide what he was asking under. Listen to me. You are not morally capable of being indignant towards Cartel, no matter what you think about him. His case went to court. He did time. He's released.
Yeah, we don't really want Cartel on the football side. Let Cartel stay over that side.
That is a matter for the court to decide. And they have decided. No. Every citizen has the right to participate in and be a part of everything concerned with the sovereign state labeled Jamaica. And if you go on any limb to prevent that citizen, you have now become liable. You are now running afoul of the law based on the Constitution of Jamaica.
But wait.
You can't deprive him. You see, you cannot deprive him the right of participating in. So the most you could do is that you do not accept the song. Use it. But you cannot.
But you don't have a chance to accept the song because the fans accept the song and start to sing the song in the stadium. You're going to ban the selector from playing the song. So I'm saying to you, look here.
The authorities, Cataract, have the right to ban whichever song from airplay based on whatever metrics they're going to come up with, but they'll have to present something tangible. So I wasn't saying in terms of JT accepting the song. I'm saying the only thing the authorities could do is to not accept that song and accept another song. But to make the question that if we would accept it, the prism that Flavor Max created is that he's asked it under guise.
No.
When all he needed to do was speak to the issue of perception that would cause, and whether or not that kind of perception would become a baggage to the team or not.
So
rather than
because it's not that Baba Glued and what them talk show is not that kind of show. I kept it close as possible to the line of sports.
So, Max, you asked that we should stick to football. So I am going to humbly ask of you that you pivot that conversation back to the ball game and on the field. Because I am going to use this opportunity. I see somebody else forward on the platform. So I'm going to use this opportunity to challenge something you said earlier. Because as a politician without an office, you are exposed. So here is the thing. In your opening soliloquy, you dropped in your daily dose of Leon Bailey. And you said, no one can replace Leon Bailey in the Jamaica side.
Yes.
And I want to challenge you and say to you, are you saying that Mason Greenwood on the right wing could not replace Leon Bailey?
No.
Whoa.
I also said
So you're saying Leon Bailey? Leon Bailey is.
Wait. He said no, that's not what he said. Don't jump the gun. No, that's not what he said.
Sorry. I don't want to be a no alive. Come. So when you say no,
because he said no, that's not what he was saying.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But if you want, I didn't say that. But if you want a conversation to go down that road, I can go. But I said, because the person said, yo, because I was talking based on what the caller before me said. That if Leon Bailey don't decide to write the letter, we can replace him. I said this talk about replacing. We need all of our players. And nobody can replace a Leon Bailey.
Mason Greenwood on the wing is world class.
Greenwood or a Gray. We all need them to play their individual roles within a team. You never hear that. But if you want to go down the Leon Bailey road, I'm ready to go any day.
So they
I'm not going down the Leon Bailey road. I stay off that highway. I am simply saying.
Yeah, man, Chris Smith, 90%. I think the team
in any team.
Cataract, 1 second, Cataract. Chris Smith, I think 90% of the team selected for the Cuba game will be from the previous team. I don't know how it's gonna work. Players like Boza, he's not playing. We have Hector without a club. Daniel Johnson, he's I don't know what's happening with him.
Daniel Johnson is playing.
Yeah, Daniel Johnson is playing now. So I think we expect to see Casey Palmer and those guys back. The big questions around the team is, will Mason Greenwood be available? And as I said, what I've heard now, his documents are in and they're making efforts to get him to be ready for that game. But they said whether or not Mason Greenwood would accept to play in that game, that's up to Mason Greenwood. That's I'm saying to you. Huh?
Who did you Manu? And did I run a place a Manu? Or was the person next in line to run a place then? Me not care about that. Me I tell you who I run a place no. And a Leon Bailey run a place no. And no baller can replace Leon Bailey now.
Can I have a say so, gentlemen? Let's do it, guys, for a while. Can I have a say so? Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, sir.
I listen to the conversation, and we're going to start off with the Leon Bailey letter thing first. do I agree with he has to write a letter say he's available and ready to come play? Because they put him on two things and he never show up. The first one, him say, I falls along. So all we are sending out is just, okay, let a letter to the JFF, not to me and you, say, I'm ready to play, and that's it. Okay, I'm available and I'm ready to play. Because him say, I'm not ready, he might take a break. I don't see nothing wrong with that. It's not a letter of apology or anything, it's a letter to say, I'm available and I'm ready. So if them put him on if them put him in a squad, again, in chaos, say, well, I'm going to tell them I'm not ready, and then put me out there. Right? It's a letter to say, yes, I'm available. A letter to say, still, I'm on vacation, still, all of a sudden, I'm not come back. There's nothing wrong with that. Secondly, everybody can be, right, replaced. Nobody's special.
I agree.
LᴇŊ is not irreplaceable.
I agree with that 100%. I agree.
LᴇÂ is not irreplaceable. He's not God. He's not Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Okay?
Yeah,
Three. Let me finish that, but I never interrupt you. Never interrupt you. Right? 3. When Lᴇင့play for us, I don't see him do anything for us. It's my opinion. Right? And they come out time own mouth. They feel them rough. The style of playing not suit him. It's more time own mouth. Right? He's not happy playing for us. Okay? So my thing is this: somebody who wants to play for us, who wants to fight for the shirt. Right? So my last point, let me make it talk. Right? There's a point when he might play against Haiti and him get dropped and he might laugh. And the man in my stand say, go SYM, which I don't agree with that, right? And he might laugh and he might laugh, right? I don't think he take it serious, and I don't think he's a man for us, and he's not Jesus Christ of Nazareth. He should be replaced, he can be replaced, and he should be replaced. Your go.
Can Greenwood be replaced?
Can who?
Has Greenwood played for Jamaica? Greenwood played for Jamaica?
Yes. Anybody can be replaced. Yes.
Okay.
Anybody can be replaced, Cœүબ્ᴜ, man. Come on. Man. Anybody can be replaced, bro.
Yo, no is a set of Lᴇင့channel, yo. Oh, you
who you here for Lᴇň today?
Yo, JT. You're messing up. Yo, on the top of the football and stop going like become a
no, but Cœүબ્ᴜ, you hear people are here for Lᴇň today?
Bro, I reason.
Let me show you no step. Let me show you how to step. I want to start it, you know. I'm never want to go down that road, you know. I'm here trying to talk football and things. But let me show you this. You know, say Greenwood don't kick a ball for Jamaica yet. Right? I want to fight. How you all know when Greenwood play for Jamaica? If he played for Jamaica, he will perform for Jamaica. How you all know that?
We don't know.
Do you hear myself? You act. We can be replaced, right? And I just tell you, anybody can be replaced.
You all know that.
So hold on. Flavor Max. Let me calm down. Flavor Max, calm down. Because we're not going to go down the Lᴇň road for the whole day. Let me just tell you something. Was Lᴇň playing in Germany? Quick fire question.
Yes.
Was he playing at Dortmund, was it?
Leverkusen, yeah.
Bayern Leverkusen, sorry. I just check it. Bayern Leverkusen, right.
Yeah, people are not invisible, but some are irreplaceable. Says, yeah, they must tell Lᴇň can't get replaced. I don't know.
And has Bayern Leverkusen dropped off of the map? And the answer to that is no. Players are replaceable.
When Ronaldo leave,
hold on. Let me just say this to you.
When Ronaldo left Real Madrid,
we're talking about don't go all over the place. Do not go all over the place.
Jesus
Christ. Go all over the place.
You can either be replaced by two things. You can be replaced by a replacement, right? A player that plays in your position,
yeah.
Or they may change the tactic and formation that they use to eradicate the dependency on the position which you held. Right? So,
I'm going to say this.
Don't go down that.
Don't go down that road. Anytime, no, I'm going to tell you this now. I'm going to tell you this because you are going to talk like this now for cover up what the people mean. And I have been listening to these programs at this space. And I realize the kind of people. That's why sometimes that's why I never take it serious again. When we just
Max, you don't take the show serious?
Yo, me set the space, me not too take the space serious again. Because I realize what.
Can me take it serious, you know, bro? So the moment you take my thing serious, and let me know. Yeah, can me take your thing serious?
You see me I try to show you how to think, brother. You see me I try to show you, just prove me right. You just prove me right. We think a certain way, brother, and we're not going to associate with people who think a certain way. It's not good.
No.
I said the space. You don't own the space, JD. You own the space.
No, I don't own this. No, I was just making sure you clarify.
Did I use show in my mouth?
No.
Did I use show in my mouth?
Flavor Max, are we getting into an argument for no reason, bro?
No, but that's what I'm saying. I understand how we think in other space. I study the space and I realize it. If you not say one side, people don't rate you. If you not say one side, let me tell you this. Flavor Max stands alone.
Jesus.
I mean, let me tell you this. No, I was going to say, I realize while you all say using word replacement, Cataract youth start to put it in a nice commentary, a nice football commentary. But they are in the windows. When you use word replacement to Leon Bailey, you all know what you're saying and what you all.
No, but Flavor Max.
All I would divide it. Sir,
to be honest with you, sir, I wish you.
All right, give Javon a call. Flavor Max.
I wish you would just go away for good and don't come back.
All right, hold on. Jeremy. Order, people.
That's my opinion. To come and play for us. Who are Green?
That's my opinion.
Yo, you're nervous. It's okay, bro.
Everybody.
Yeah.
First time, no?
Yeah. So Cataract them did I say the people in the comment section was saying that you were you misunderstood. Yeah, I said the Jamaican player them have hunger and them are bring too much Englishman. And what we are saying is you need those top level players because the local players them they have shown that they cannot keep up to the ball game at an international level.
Well, that's not true, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah, not true.
Well, so what are you saying? What are you talk to me?
See that them have talent, man. Cause look on the Peru game how they play with Paula. But I use that as an example.
Yeah. So which baller Jamaica you'd pick?
We have a lot of ballers, man. We have a lot of talent, but we're not looking, you know.
Yo, maybe somebody else can. Bro, I don't know. Like, we're there. So, like, what you do? You're playing at the league, or kind of look like. But you understand how big the ball game is internationally differently from the league we play at Jamaica?
Yes.
No, may I say you understand the different levels with the leagues we play, like when Jamaica play in Mexico. You understand that's not Arnett playing Tivoli, right?
Yeah.
So how do you match that level of intensity? We not get it.
That you know, we need new coaches there.
Okay. Explain. Are you a good time for talking, brother? Me need you to explain yourself. People are Javon, the funny thing, him just make a comment. He might explain where I say. What are you? Because the people might ask, what are you saying?
Yeah, but take your time with me. I'm kind of nervous. Man.
Yeah, bro. Just look.
Take your time, man. No, man. Take your time.
All right. See, somebody else I tell you that. Talk to the people them then. Talk to the people on the panel so the people them can hear you. Your opinion. Where are you coming from with this?
Yeah, I'm come again. I'm not here.
No. May I say, bro, just look on it as we are reason, right? You hear that?
Yeah.
We are reason. So like so we are reason now. I may I say to you, say, brother, really? So what make you come to this position? Why you think so and you feel so?
JT, can
Yeah,
I ask him a question?
yeah, ask him, but make it short, Pastor. A short question.
Yeah. I want, I would like to know one player in any position that can play against a United States team and a Mexico that is going to impact the game sufficiently for Jamaica to win.
Yeah.
That is in the JPL.
Can you hear that, Javan? Can you hear that?
Me hear that, man.
All right. Can you answer?
Okay. Alex Marshall.
Alex Marshall, who plays left back, did not show us anything.
Pastor, Alex Marshall does not. Alex Marshall does not. Listen, Alex Marshall does not play left back, Pastor. It won't know.
No, he played left side of the midfield.
It won't chat be a madness.
I just be a phone my chat. He don't even know Alex Marshall. Do you know Alex Marshall?
Alex Marshall came on and played in the midfield for Jamaica, not left back.
That's his position.
Yes, when he played for Jamaica, midfield player, yes.
He came on and played in the midfield for Jamaica. He did not show anything that suggests that he's ready for the international stage in any of the games that he came on and played.
Who him that play under?
Can I say something else?
Hold on. So who him that play under then?
What do you mean play under? I don't understand.
Who that manage him them time there? The national team. Him that play.
Hal Grimson.
He played when Hal Grimson was coach.
Yeah.
I think he played a bit more too now.
Hold on. Hal Grimson is a coach, right? You need a manager, not a coach.
But I have been a rate Grimson.
So what you're saying? We need a manager, not a coach. Hal Grimson was a coach, not a manager.
No, he's a coach. He's a manager, like Pep.
On that matter, you're entitled to your opinion still, but I did type my opinion in the chat. There is no player in the JPL that can positively aid, help, or impact Jamaica's best interest.
Yeah, but we keep on.
This Nations League, nor the World Cup qualifiers.
You listening to me?
And that is my opinion, which is totally opposite of yours.
Okay.
Can I ask you a question, brother? Let me just ask you one question, please.
I was watching Alex. Will not keep speaking over me. Can I speak?
No, Mr. Ask you a question. Right?
No, let me finish first and then ask me. Like you keep speaking over me.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
All right. We need a manager, not a coach, right? Like pick them so them can understand the players. Them. See me? I say, we keep on hire these coaches. And we don't need coach, we need managers. Can get the best out of the player them. You understand now?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think about our current head coach? Because he's a coach, not such a manager, right?
So this guy right here now?
McLaren.
Yeah, we're not gonna work up that. We're not gonna with him either.
Yeah.
Hey, JT, can I ask him a question?
Yeah, man, go ahead, man.
My opinion.
Carla, can I ask you two questions, please? Right. Number one, you just contradicted yourself a while ago, right? You were saying that all of us have beat the JFF, right? And now you are questioning their hiring. You were saying that we just have beat the JFF for everything, right? And right now you are doing the same thing.
Yeah,
right?
break up that.
You are questioning. Can you hear me?
We're hearing everybody hearing it. Yo, I mean, you must hear it.
No, I'm not here.
Yo, close out of the WhatsApp app, brother, and click back the join button when you go back in there. See? Close the WhatsApp
app. Not hear me.
You know, we are here, you clear. So I hear. Bro, it's your thing. It's your thing, brother. It's not Jeremy. Javan, close your WhatsApp app and join back. You see me? Just hit the join button when you go back in a WhatsApp here. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, Flavor Max, I don't know if you're getting what he's saying. Because I'm a bit, I don't know. I understand what he's saying about the manager, you know, but...
Yeah, but I realize that Javan is a renter and not much of a talk.
Yeah.
I think you should encourage Javan to continue to do some super chats.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah, we're hearing you. We were hearing you clearly. You were
all right.
The problem.
I believe you are good. So, Carla, you just trying to make yourself a while ago.
He's not here,
you
man.
You're saying that, right?
He's not here, Jeremy. He's
gone.
Yeah, his thing look like it messed up. Yeah, but you can speak to the people. Yes. Yeah. Speak to the people.
I mean, you know, this guy for a while ago, because he must say, you know, we have beat the JFF, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. If you have a problem with the person hire and the overseas player, you know, so he might contradict himself. You get what I mean? I say, and so I see Alex Marshall play for Portmore United. He played for Portmore, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, Cataract? I saw him in the playoffs, you know, and I don't see nothing special from him. That guy that was overseas. I don't see nothing different. And it's just my opinion, you know, nobody now beat the player them down there. And, you know, on a beach, you know what I mean, and Bailey. Everybody can have an opinion, doesn't mean no man get mad. And it's just simple, man, you know, we can't have a degree, you know what I mean, we kill each other. I don't think he's a fit for the national team. I don't think he's happy. I don't think he shows his best. And if you're not happy, just, you know, just leave. You know, just all right.
Yeah, can you hear us now, Carla?
Carla, you can't read a man.
Yeah, you can't read a man.
Yeah, go ahead now, Carla. Go ahead.
You back, bro?
Oh, yeah, man. They work, man.
So here's what I'm saying to you, right? You contradict yourself. Okay. You were saying that we're off of the JFF and we are on the JFF and we just you know, use them as beating stick. But you
Jeremy, when did this caller say that?
In the beginning, it was saying that everybody.
I think you mix up the people, then, bro.
I never said that.
Okay, maybe that's somebody else. Maybe that's somebody else. No, I'm mixing it up with somebody else. I remember I'm in the office.
Yeah, man,
I apologize. I take that back. I apologize. I'll let you speak. I'm sorry.
This a beat no for we no for wanna listen. That's how we have feel.
Bro, did you hear what I say? I missed you for someone else. Stop that, please. I apologize and I take it back.
Tell the man to stop that, Carla. Carla, how you gonna talk 3 times? No, man, you mentioned something 3 times that he did not say.
I say it's not him. I say it's not, bro. I say it's not him. I apologize and I take it back. It's not him.
Yeah, but then after you apologize, allow him to rebut because you said it 3 times. You can't go say, yo, let go that now.
No, tell him say it was not him. I mixed him up with somebody else. I apologize. Now move on. It was not you. It was not you.
Accept apology.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. So what do you have to say now, Java? Yeah. What he was? Yeah. Bro.
No, the guy that asked me a question. No.
Yeah. Jeremy was asking you a question, but his question was linked to a statement that he thought you said.
Okay.
Pastor, yes, it was a miss. So, Pastor, you had a question, so sorry, it was just a misunderstanding.
Question, no. I'm not going to answer.
I didn't have a question. I didn't have a question for him. I just stated my opinion. The reaction timing of the current JPL players does not even allow them to compete with the teams that are about 8th place in CONCACAF. The JPL players do not cut it in terms of reaction timing, passing ability, and those things with their counterparts in the other countries. They don't.
Okay.
And we can say that, we can put that down to a lack of proper coaching, but the time to coach them, to get them right, is not available. To put them in the team when we are presently in a Nations League competition and needing to prepare for a World Cup qualifier competition.
Yeah.
So my personal opinion is that at this time it is actually foolhardy to look at the JPL because there's no player equipped to aid in the present competition that Jamaica is in.
All right. What you say now, Javan? Because we have to move this along now, you know. Yeah.
Him say we need proper coaching. That's true. That's what we need. You see? And we need manager also. point there. I'm just there in.
Okay, yeah, man. So we can make a shut down this call now and can make a finish up the show in about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna just take some comments and then things. So we link up everybody. Bless up on yourself. Yeah, so we just take some comments and stuff. The way Cataract put it together in words about a just system and formation. The transferring of players is more professional word player than to say any player is replaceable. Yeah, so I think Flavor Max was a bit hanged up on the word replaceable, but I think all players are replaceable. I think football. The name of the game is next man up. The next man up means you're replaceable. You could go out with an injury and the player stepped up and took your position. So I'm not even gonna argue that with Flavor Max. I don't care how intelligent Flavor Max is. I'm not gonna argue that with him. Flavor Max is going off the clout of Leon Bailey. He's going off the clout of Leon Bailey. But all players are replaceable. Cristiano Ronaldo is replaceable. Suarez was replaceable. And when we say replaceable, it doesn't mean you're going to get the next player to be of the same quality or superior quality. The quality might even be less. You can replace a player with one attribute that spikes and an attribute that's dormant. So people have to understand that. So if any player is replaceable, and any coach will tell you that. So it's not about Leon Bailey. Let's remove Leon Bailey, put any player there. Even Messi is replaceable. What if you got Messi playing well on the field, disrupting your dressing room? He's playing well, the team not getting the result. Even though he's a money grabber, if you're in a high competition, like a high competitive league, you're gonna have to make decisions as a club, as a team, as a country, as a coach. So any player is replaceable. I don't buy that nonsense. I don't buy that. Any player is replaceable. So all these players can be replaced. Kwani says people calling from. So people, the phone lines are open. The phone lines are open. We have another like 30 minutes on the show. The number is pinned in the comment section, in the top of the comment section. So give your take. You can see the topics on the board. We talked about Ronaldo Cephas, his update. I think he's looking for a new club. Craig Butler spoke a little bit about new slate. He's on board with that, with the coach. Leon Bailey. We talked about Leon Bailey here. We spoke about Leon Bailey. Is Leon Bailey willing to take that call up for Jamaica? That's very important. That's very critical. We have gotten so used to having a Leon Bailey on board that a lot of people might have taken it for granted. No, Leon Bailey, we have to kind of recruit him again. The JFF made their stands. They put up their zinc fence. They put up their wall, or their stone wall rather, saying that the player needs to write to the JFF to pursue his return. A lot of fans are split on this, but I think 90% of the fans would say if we require or we are requesting professionalism from the JFF, we also respect and expect professionalism from our players. No, this is where image is a thing that's affecting the JFF. Based on the image of the JFF in the wider scope or the public domain, the JFF can be a organization that's deemed or looked at as a party shop. That Damian Lowe interview, with Dalton Winton, all those people, that interview has ripped off the band-aid off that whole situation. People finally got an insight into how the JFF handle their business. Yo, how are this, man? A party shop we are run, man. Listen, just take a thing now, man, and then you hear Roy Simpson came in with his voice. Come on, man. Me scare a little thing now, man. Yeah, a little thing, man. Don't say nothing, man. Like somebody, a little thing, man. A little thing, man. A little salary. Yeah, tabo, man. A little perdium. That's basically how we found out how they were negotiation. That's how they were talking. So I think that conversation right there between the JFF and Damian Lowe. Simon was a major YouTuber, but that audio, I think that audio has a lot of responsibility are is responsible for a lot of the YouTube channels that you see now. A lot of people didn't know that. Whoa, the JFF, I saw them a rule. Some weak fence thing, them the pan, brother. We have to go run in. So the YouTube thing said, that's what happened. People realized that the JFF, they were behaving like Patty Shop. They weren't this media darling that a lot of us would come to expect. You see me I say? It's not a media darling that we would come to expect. We used to hear about the JFF. But that's through TVJ News and CVM. The YouTube space has basically pulled the JFF closer to the fans. And then that's where they had a lot of questions to answer. And some of them, they don't have the answers for them. And some of them, they've been fumbling on it. Progress has been made. No, Javon made an amazing point. So he's saying basically we needed a manager. Is McLaren more of a coach than a manager? Is Steve McLaren a coach more than a manager? You know? Yeah, man, that's good, Jordan, man. I'm actually doing a live stream right now. I don't know what you want me to do right now, bro. Replaceable is strong word. That doesn't appreciate the players' involvement. Let's appreciate players and say stuff like substitute. Galaxy Boss, that's how you speak, my brother. Not everybody speaks with the same lingo. Cataract has his way of delivering things. The callers had their delivery process, or the way, their mechanism, how they deliver words. We leave that to everybody. But people, we have done a great job today. We've stayed consistently over 300 people. That shows massive growth on the channel. The past 3 times or 2 times I've been live, we've been hitting 300 now consistently. And I love that. And that tells me growth is it. Yeah, I will come and fix it. What? Yo, 1 second, people. 1 second. Yo, yeah, let me just take the call here. Take the call here from the car. Sorry about that. Caller, go ahead.
Yeah, man. Mark Alon,
this up.
Yeah, man. Greetings, man. I'm very disappointed with Flavor Max's statement.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely disappointed. Flavor Max has always been somebody with good reasoning, and it was clear with his reasoning that he could not. Sometimes our emotions get the better of us, and sometimes we can't see the point, or we can't hear the point until we're a little bit more or less emotional. Like, it was obvious, and he was saying some stuff, and I'm very disappointed with how Flavor Max was behaving, and we can't sit down and allow these things to happen to continue, and we can't talk to each other.
So you're saying Flavor Max was behaving in a disappointed manner for you?
Yeah, I didn't appreciate that, and he's somebody who is putting himself out there as an unofficial analyst of the game. And you're saying that we're taking side, but you hold your opinion, and we disagree with you. We can disagree with you. I disagree with him. So for me, JT, nobody's invincible, bro. None.
Yeah.
Nobody's invincible. And we don't have to even talk about injuries, because we don't even want any of that for Jamaica's team. But for me, I believe some people are irreplaceable, in the sense that when you have these people, they will give you a certain amount of energy, a certain amount of game time, and in context of football, Leon Bailey has not done that. So even in this context, Leon Bailey has not proven that he is irreplaceable, because he has not lived up to the expectation of what
Flavor Max. I wonder what Flavor Max would have to say about what Mark Alon is saying right now.
You know what? I'm not speak on nobody. So you may I tell you, JJ.
No, you can't say not speak for nobody. I talked to my caller who is one of the hosts.
I'm speaking
no, and he's
what I was speaking.
Yeah, but he's making a statement on one of your statements. You're not gonna just disregard.
Really here.
Yeah. He was saying, he wasn't, and he was combating the point you made. He never made it personal. So when you're here now, you need to combat the point he's making. So it's not about you speaking to me or me speaking to him.
No. You just tell the caller, say everybody don't speak the same. They are the commenter. So don't put words in my mouth without due respect, JT. Please.
No, I'm not putting words in your mouth. I'm explaining the action. You were saying that JT, like you just said nobody something, and I was like,
how we arrive at this conversation is that a caller before, context matters.
Yes.
A caller before was talking about Bailey, if him don't write the letter. And remember, I am for him to write the letter. So right, I'm for him to write it. I think it's the right move by Jason. And the person said, yo, if him don't write it, then we can replace it. I have a problem with that, JT.
No, if he don't write it, I agree with the caller. If he don't write it, we replace him.
You're gonna talk.
Just add that. Me just add that flavor. Me make it talk. Me add that. Go on. Me just add that. Say how some feel too. Because we have no choice.
You all are so. You don't say you are.
But Flavor Max, what choice do you leave Jamaica with if he doesn't want to write the letter? You never replace him.
Are you going to? JT, I realize, JT, people are anti. JT, I like your show, you know. And I tell you all the time that you are great for this. You were made for this.
Bless you.
But I start to realize that, JT, people are anti-Leon Bailey. They get to speak.
I'm not anti-Leon Bailey. You know that to Flavor Max. I mean, said me want Leon Bailey in the side.
You're bridging talk.
No, if
say that, man.
Yeah, you cannot say that. No, but Flavor Max, why you get so defensive if I'm correcting you?
What? You correct me? How are you correcting me?
I'm correcting you by saying like are you saying JT is an anti-Leon Bailey, or who are you saying? Because you're talking in this wide scope that I'm trying to pinpoint.
I said to you. You allow the caller to talk this stuff, right? As me start talk, so you cut me.
No, and I'm sorry about that favor, but that's how it kind of work. Where I'm trying to add something to the discussion. Where I was saying to you, I also, like that caller, agree that if Leon Bailey doesn't write the letter, we have no choice but to replace him and move on. That's what I was adding to your point.
All right, you know what? Let us
finish your point. Finish your point.
Let us replace Leon Bailey and move on.
Flavor, come on, man. That's not Flavor, come on, man. We are big men in the man.
Yeah. Flavor reason different more time. Like me don't know if him
on, Flavor, man.
Him depend on different
I don't because against Leon Bailey.
Because I realize. Listen. Flavor. When I'm watching and I said the space and the landscape of this YouTube sports discussion, and I realized something. I observed something. All right, Leon Bailey. When DeMario Gray, when we heard that DeMario Gray was going to come and play for us, you know, Leon Bailey was playing for us at the time. You know what some of the people say? Oh, yeah, DeMario Gray is the face now.
Some people said that. Not all of the people said
good.
That.
Let me speak.
But we're having a dialogue.
You speak and then you speak.
Come on, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, but Flavor, you know, sometimes when
you speak, man.
No, but Flavor. Nobody do that. What I'm saying to you is sometimes you're on these kind of show, Flavor, and a person is gonna respond to you. He might check to see when your speech is dying down, and then the person sometimes hop in, and then they just regress or whatever, and then you hop in. So there's sometimes this little motion where people discuss things where it's not one person just stop and talk. Sometimes once they're not talking over each other, sometimes one person yield and the other person continue, but it's still in the scope of the discussion.
And I yield now. So go ahead.
Okay.
I yield.
All
So
right. Flavor say he yields. No problem. I'll go ahead and talk. Because this, what I'm saying has nothing to, I don't know Leon Bailey personally. I've never seen him. I've never met him. I am just speaking to the points he made. I have my allegiance is to Jamaica and logical reasoning. And I try not to reason with my emotion. It comes out because I'm a human. No, there are a lot of things that we could say right now with what is happening, but I want to contextualize to what we are dealing with and what we are dealing with. Now, Flavor, you are a part of the space, which means that you are a part of us.
Exactly.
So when you want to segregate yourself and put yourself over there, you can do that because you're your own big man. But we accept you and you are a part of this. And as I said to you, you're one of the guys I listen to on YouTube because you always make sense. This time around, I don't agree with you. Not because I don't like Leon Bailey or because
and Mark Alan, that's why I tell Flavor Max tonight, you know, that's why I ask him, you know, I say what?
What you don't agree with specifically?
What I don't agree with is the fact that you disagree with the caller that says that if he does not present the letter,
it was Jeremy Lee.
Yes, I'm saying, Flavor. Remember, you know, it was the same manager player that says that.
Yeah, but
JFF should ask for letter. National disgrace on television, right?
Yeah, some are asking you. Some
do you
are
think
asking
that
you.
was okay? Hold on, Flavor.
Okay, we're not going through. Okay. Some are asking you. Some are asking you specific.
To our brand Flavor.
Flavor Max. All right. Somebody wrote something here, Flavor Max. Maybe this will help us to clear up because Jeremy Lee, I think what Jeremy Lee, as I said, I agree with Jeremy Lee and Mark Alan, you made some good points. That's why the reason why I'm asking Flavor Max if him take my show serious, because to me take him serious, me did one with him take my thing serious because I give him 100%.
Again, context.
No. But Flavor Max, you didn't do anything wrong. Just make me slide through, bro. You didn't do anything wrong. I was just explaining to the people how I operate. I give respect, and I know that a lot of people. I see a lot of people sometimes say, "JT, Flavor Max, get him up." No, bro. People like that, you need them in the world. It has to be a counterweight. No.
Come on, to me, no.
I wasn't speaking. Listen, Flavor Max, I wasn't speaking for you, bro.
I know, but I just want these people to know that it doesn't matter.
But Flavor Max, we're gonna get back to that. I don't want you to get on this cataract trail. No, Jeremy Lee, people, I'm just clearing up a comment here. Jeremy Lee asked the question, said, and Jeremy Lee will get to explain more about that. He's back. He was saying that if Leon Bailey doesn't sign the letter, replace them. JB's gaming is saying, JT, me feel when he said replace Flavor Max, feel like say, yeah, dash with Bailey. Bailey, you know, want come. What else can we do? Replace. So, gaming, you explain my take. That's what I'm trying to say. No, I'm not saying that dash with Bailey. I'm the one who's saying, will Bailey even accept to come back? What I'm saying is, if Leon Bailey doesn't want to come back, we replace him and move forward.
Shouldn't he write the letter? On what grounds shouldn't he not write the letter? What grounds?
Nobody never said him nothing. And nobody.
Then why you disagree?
Who disagree? Me disagree?
No, Flavor Max disagree.
You see a disagree, Flavor?
I disagree for him to write the letter.
No, he never said that. Huh? He never said that.
Oh, I thought you said you disagree. I thought you disagree.
That's what I heard too.
No, he said that. He said that I agree. Flavor Max, if we could link up a little more, if you just got the point here, bash this space, because we're in this space, bro. We have no way what else to do.
Like, but the man said, I disagree.
Yeah,
the man said, I disagree.
But it was an honest mistake.
I did not say that.
But it was an honest mistake.
No, you cannot take. No, if you come on and say, first thing you come, you're gonna say you're disappointed with Flavor Max and his position. But then you're gonna say what Flavor Max did not say. Then I can't take it as a simple mistake. You just listen for comment and attack Flavor Max on his points.
Flavor Max,
Jeremy, you thought he disagreed too?
Yes, I thought him say him disagree. No, we all can wrong with Flavor Max.
You see, Flavor Max, I'm telling you.
Flavor Max, listen to Flavor Max.
You cannot come and say.
Flavor Max, we must calm down, brother.
No,
we can't do what.
I said.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have been saying that. I think it is a good thing for him to write a letter of availability. That I agree with the JFF for that because of what transpired earlier. I don't want a repeat of that. That's what I said. Now, I have a problem now with the word replacement. We could say if Lᴇᴜᴏᴜᴜ, for some reason, because at this point we are all speculating that he's not going to write the letter. So I said, so the person said, yo, we'll just replace him. But I'm saying, we could say, okay, we move on. Why we have to use these inner windows? Like, he's no longer the face of Jamaica football. We are going to replace him. Lᴇᴜᴜᴜ no better than nobody. Why do we have to speak like that? Let me finish.
Max, can I get 30 seconds, Flavor Max? 30 seconds. Flavor Max, everybody is right to their opinion, right? You may not like it, but let's just talk about it, bro. We don't have to get upset.
But I say, and call certain people certain name. The entire internet come down and say we should not speak like that.
Flavor Max, we all can disagree, but we can reason it out, you know, right? I personally, right? You can write the letter. I think you know me, you by now, if you should write this letter, right? I am just saying, if you write the letter, if you don't want to come back and play, so right when I say, I don't want to play for you guys no more, right? And it's done. You might be right if you don't want to play, but the JFF is right. What happened the last time, right? I think the coach plays some responsibility to, right?
Yeah.
Put him in the squad and then he said, false alarm, is not playing. So them right, if you say, okay, Bailey, let us know when you're coming, if you're available. Simple enough, and it's done enough, Flavor Max. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? But bro, if somebody have if somebody did this appointment from you, but we can't reason it out, you know, we don't have to call this and but people go feel them way because I feel certain ways about, you know what I mean? I'm Lᴇᴜᴜᴜ, but when he play for the national team, right?
Jeremy,
and I think go ahead.
I see you. I can understand and appreciate where Flavor Max is coming from because you do have Lᴇᴜᴜᴜ hater, but I'm categorically saying Mark Alon is not one of them, right? I like to. I am a part of this show, and I'm proud of being a part of it. Why? Because we can have these conversations, right? Yeah. Number one, what the JFF is not doing most things that we agree with, right? Or a lot of things why JFF do we don't like. But they are still in charge of Jamaica's football. If them say write a letter, you write the letter. That's one reason. So I'm not just saying write the letter just because more go against Lᴇᴜᴜᴜ. I'm giving you reasons. Number two, your manager come out and say JFF is not professional. National disgrace. His name was selected in the squad, and then him post on him Instagram. False news. That was a disrespect to the Jamaica's national team. Because you never have to put all that. Let me finish. You never have to do all of that. In the public. It was obvious. Even if we weren't aware of what the things that were happening in the background, just doing that is suggesting that the JFF and I'm not saying there's a right way to do things.
Let me ask something.
Two wrongs don't make a right. Two wrongs don't make a right.
Are you watching the just concluded Olympics games?
Yes, sir.
You saw the outburst by the field athlete. I don't remember her name.
Danielle Todd?
Yes.
I heard of it. I didn't see it. That was not okay.
That was not okay.
It was not okay.
Some people thought it was.
Well, for whatever the reason, I don't know why but I can tell you why I don't think it is okay. Bro,
why you don't think
and this is the culture, bro. The culture that we've created in Jamaica. We think that we can do anyhow and do things anyhow, and it's okay, bro. It's not okay. It's not okay. JFF is still in charge of Jamaica football, whether we like it or not, whether they are effective or not. They are still in charge. You understand, bro? They are chain of command, Flavor Max. JT is the owner of this show. If me I make a point and he say Mark Alon stop, me I go stop because I feel.
You know what I realize. I'll tell you another thing. What I realize, and I just tell you how I observe the space. You know, I realize a lot of us, we beat JFF when we feel like we want to beat JFF. You see, when it's JFF versus Leon Bailey, trust me, JFF is the best thing ever. But I'm telling you, I am observing the space. Well, I am telling you, I'm observing the space. When it is JFF versus Leon Bailey, JFF is the best thing since sliced bread. When it is JFF, when it's JFF versus anybody else, JFF is the worst thing to ever happen to Jamaica.
That's not what I am saying, Flavor.
But I'm telling you what I'm observing.
What I am saying, Leon Bailey is one of our leaders, right? And you have a lot of influence. Flavor, let me tell you something. John C. Maxwell, when you have time, check it out. Leadership is influence. And you gotta be sometimes doing Flavor, you can do the right thing at the wrong time. That's wrong. Doing the right thing, bro, at the wrong time is wrong. Sometimes we have our rights and give it away. Leon Bailey knew the conditions that he was coming under. And when we look at that Flavor, we are opening a can of worms, because what we're realizing is that Leon Bailey is fighting Greg Butler's war, bro. How do you
know that? What are you talking about?
It's obvious. What without speed, being technical director and the owner of a club and coach has to do with Leon Bailey's issue. There's no correlation, Flavor Max.
Yeah, but Leon Bailey mentioned anything about that? I think we're going after.
Flavor Max, how football works, your manager speak for you. Come on, Flavor Max, man. Your reason better than
manager speak for what? But Craig Butler came out and said those were Leon Bailey words.
Why didn't Leon Bailey say that the words expressed from Craig Butler are not that of Leon Bailey?
That him don't have to say that. You think Leon Bailey
Flavor Max, really? The man came to speak on Leon Bailey's behalf.
What you need? You think Leon Bailey have time to do what you want him to do? Anyway, I think I think we are repeat things that we got through already. I'm talking about the letter.
Let's bring in Martin Baker. Martin Baker.
I believe that he should write the letter of availability because of what transpired before.
Then we have no problem then.
What?
Then we have no problem then.
But I have a problem with the people who keep on talking about using words to undermine the youth. And I've been seeing it.
Flavor. I mean your talk.
Yeah, but I know me alone listen.
But people always have them opinion, bro. We can't stop that.
Martin, bring in Martin Baker. Bring in Martin Baker.
But they are part of the program too. You know.
But if Mayor disagree with them, does that mean that they will accept? Martin Baker, come in.
No, man, a quick someone may I jump on sitting and may understand the confusion, but I just the mindset to be honest, because if I hear Flavor Max statement just the space at attack Bailey still, why I think so rational. Because
this space
yo bro, you just talking about me 5 minutes now, but that stay and I go jump off and listen back on the rebuttal to my statement. I not think that stay on. The thing is, when the man make the statement about the placement, as what JD said, sorry, say, everybody bring across the message different. So when we hear the statement, to my mindset, it's not like Flavor Max to people bash Bailey or him claims the space set up against Bailey. When they use a replacement, me agree with JD's statement. Me just believe that the youth, if you don't accept the card, to find a replacement. Replacement don't mean so because a replacer can be replaced. So if Bailey actually call up a replacement where in a Bailey position, which would have been the wing, the right wing for the Jamaica national team, the right wing, Bailey accept it and give in and say, all right, JFF, see the letter, coming back with him. The man in a right wing, him can be replaced back with Bailey. That no means to kick out Bailey, but understand why think so, because repeatedly I say adjust the space. So he naturally just click him in conscience to say him just don't like it because him just see all the space just attack Bailey. And at the start, me have to agree with him because when Gray come in, everybody has to say Gray are going to replace.
Make sure you hit the like button on the video. Make sure you hit the like button on the video.
Yeah, man, the replace is not like the replacer where I can't now. At the time when Gray come, people that say replace Bailey man, bench him, get him out of the team, man. So now me understand why Flavor Max agree. So but
me did I say bench Bailey.
JT, yeah man, me agree with great JT, the content with the caller, and I don't really kick out Bailey out of the team. As well me tell JT what they, if Bailey no play for Jamaica because of Craig and the Bagalalu are going right now, me still go click my TV. It sound like ESPN I go get EPL, I go still go watch Aston Villa match and big up the ball. I mean, not see my national team. We just hope so them can fix it before the World Cup. That alone me I hope. So them can fix it before the World Cup. Nobody no want to kick Bailey out and no team. But me understand Flavor Max and that me fine. Me jump up and big up.
All right. Yeah. Let's bring in the next caller. Caller, go ahead. Caller, we just joined.
Yes, big up. I really appreciate. I've been listening for about 2.5 hours, man. Great content. I just wanted to make 2 quick points here with this discussion. I'm gonna take. I know everyone went to school, high school, so I'm gonna take the analogy back to high school with Mr. Butler and BLA and the gang in support of his misbehavior, as I put it. It would be like the principal of the school tell you he's gonna suspend you and you can't come back to school unless you bring your parents. But the teacher in a year, your form teacher, call you up and say, don't worry about the principal. Don't worry about the principal word. You're in my class, so come to school. Anyway, that is how it sounds from an outsider looking in. That the coach can just call you up, the JFF that runs the show says you need to do X, but the coach call you up and say, all right, I'm my team, so don't worry about the JFF, come play. That is how I see it. So I think he needs to write this letter. Whatever the JFF says he needs to do, he needs to get that done before. If I was in charge of the JFF, I would explicitly tell the coach, while you can talk to the player and cultivate a relationship, you cannot put him in any team because we're going to strike that down until he acquiesces to our demands from him. And that's all I'll say about that. Nobody hit Leon Bailey. He did something that was out of pocket, and he just needs to conform. Yeah, that's how I feel. And I'll just leave it there. On the other note with this guy here, Flavor Max, I heard he made a remark. Everyone is entitled to their opinion, but I heard he made a remark that he doesn't care what others have to say. You're on YouTube, fam.
Yeah, big time.
If you don't care what others have to say about your opinion, why are you on YouTube? You could keep your mouth shut and no one would have anything to say about you. But it's because you care, you want others to appreciate your analytic skills. That's why you're on here. So if someone is pushing back on you, just be mindful of that.
That make no sense. That make no sense.
What no make no sense?
Nothing you just said about Flavor Max making sense. People are on YouTube. No, you can speak for yourself. You are on here. People to care and to get likes and to people to care what you say and your opinion. That's not the reason why I'm here.
That's not what
okay, so why are you here?
Why I'm here. Don't tell. No.
Why are you on YouTube?
That's the question.
You could be talking to your kitchen sink where nobody have a chance to hear you. Why are you out here polluting the place with your words?
I am
because
here.
You're interrupting the man's show.
That's the problem. You ask the question and you answer the question. Go ahead. You see, that's the problem. That's the problem.
Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it clean, guys.
You ask me the question, let me answer. You can't tell me here, caller.
Okay,
you're out of pocket for that. I think you should let availability to talk to me because you're out of pocket for that.
My apologies. You see, I'm being a man, a grown up. I apologize. I hurt your feelings. I apologize for that. That's what your baller needs to do too.
Belt buckler, people, the belt buckler, people in the comment section, belt buckler, wheel and lick Flavor Max in the head.
Again, caller, you're a man. You can't hurt my feelings, caller. You're out of pocket for that again. You can't do that. You can't hurt my feelings. So ask me why I'm here. I'll leave it at that.
But I asked you, and you're not answering right now.
The football, because I have a lot of more points I want to make.
Yeah, but you're sending shades. And anyone knows, don't do that. Ask why I'm here.
I've been here a minute.
Shades are fleeing.
I've been here a minute. And again, so Flavor Max, I want to say something and then suggest how we move on. Brother, every time you dip on this up, I think I have to go on one little personal way, like a little narcissist business. It's not about you. And a man throw shade about you. Some man says something, just walk with a broad back. So we can talk about football. Flavor Max is not one of the topics, brother. Just build. If you have football things to talk about, let's talk about football.
Well, go ahead. Continue.
Well, I make a thing coming like nonsense at the late night show where man just a laba.
The man call me name. The man's a Flavor Max.
Yes, so every time a man call the name, you have the answer. You will get gunshot because sometimes a man ball out the name. Flavor Max. I say, yo, who call me? I'm going to say, no, you may come from.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
So not every time a man call out the name, you have to answer.
You're absolutely correct. I don't have to say anything. Go ahead.
Jesus. And Flavor Max is when you do that. Is when you do that, bro.
So,
yo, listen. Can I say something as the host of the show? People, for me personally, I have no problem with this kind of discussion. You know why? Because at the end of the day, as long as it doesn't get personal, people are gonna realize that what I know is that opinion doesn't win a conversation battle, because everybody is right in their own right. You see, if you enter a discussion wanting to win, you're just gonna bust your wild pipe, just a thought the whole time. So what I've learned is, and YouTube has helped me to develop this, is to accept, okay, this is a person's opinion. I think a point I think where Flavor Max does though is when sometimes people have an opinion about his opinion, Flavor Max get very like defensive in that way, and it's just on the discussion. Is that Flavor Max as a person, somebody who got a lot of wind in the back, Yeah, so the people are not coming at you, Flavor Max, as the person who's at your house, the person who has a job and a daily life. They're talking to the persona on YouTube, which is Flavor Max. And you have to understand that. So that's why we say, Mark Allen made a good point, Flavor Max, when you keep saying, all them people in this space. Bro, I didn't even want to be a YouTuber. I'm on here doing YouTube, bro, because it's been a community of people, and there's smart people, there's silly people, there's dumb people, and we're talking football, and that's why we're all here. A lot of people might feel like they're better than the YouTube thing, but we're here, bro. It just gave us a medium to talk football. You see me? I say, we're not gonna get on mainstream TV or radio, so we're here, and we have respected people who call in, people like Flavor Max them and Cataract them, and everybody who call in and give their opinion, and I respect every single opinion, and even the caller was disagreeing with what Flavor Max was saying. I don't think Flavor Max need to take it down that personal route, as you said, there, Cataract. I think the caller is addressing what you said, and he disagrees. So I think you should just look at it, Flavor Max, as a battle with points for points.
With all respect, the caller was speaking, and this is what I have a problem. The caller was speaking, I didn't say a word. I only talk when the caller was trying to tell me why I am here on YouTube. I think I was within my right to tell him why I was here, why I'm here, and not what he think the reason why I'm here. I think I was within my right.
Yeah, I think you're in your right as well. But he was correlating that point to when you kept saying the YouTube, the space and stuff. So he's saying, like, if you're gonna say that, why don't you talk to your kitchen sink? And what he said, I agree as well, because we want you here And as Marco says, we accept you here and we like your analysis. But if you don't want to be here, nobody wants to. Just like Leon Bailey, another person is gonna come, another baller is gonna come, but we respect you and you rate you.
I'm telling you this.
You see me?
I'm telling you this. I can be in a space and criticize the space. I can be in a space. It doesn't mean the space is gonna be perfect. I am in the world. This world is not a perfect world. What you want me to kill myself? That don't make no sense.
But then you're contradicting yourself because you keep criticizing the space. And
I can't criticize the space. I can't criticize the space. How am I going to make?
Let me respond to you in a flavor, Max. Let me respond to you, man. Give me a chance, man. What I am saying, Flavor Max. 3 ways now you contradict yourself, brother. You just say this space, this space. You are a part of the space, so you're criticizing yourself.
No. I can be a part of the
Flavor Max.
I can be a part of the space.
Flavor Max.
You cannot be. You're not a part of the space, Flavor Max.
Flavor Max. So Flavor Max. You just did say, boy. You're not bad with every month. Just load that, no man.
Yeah, Qatar. But let me say this. I can be a part of the space.
Bring the football point. Never bring. Cause me never know a Jeta. This is a show where we just a chat.
No. Qatar. You want me tell you, say, you listen. After you finish your after you finish your nap, after you finish your fiesta, after you finish your nap, you don't come and dictate, Qatar. We told you we tried Cataract. Cataract. We have kept the show.
If you have gone for like an hour and a half, I'm being serious.
Cataract, can you do this on a phone call after? Can you do this on a phone call after? What I'm saying is, Cataract, we've kept the structure of this show for over 2 hours, and it got into a point where this is the part of the show where the fans take over, where it's a discussion, it's lively. That's how I do my thing. It's not gonna be this structured thing to the whistle. You see me? Because as Jamaicans, we are spontaneous. Sometimes discussion, just like it pop off, it's entertainment for me. It's football listening for me. It doesn't have to be bam, 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 bam for the whole 4 hours. We did that for 2.5 hours.
So let me say this. I'm going to challenge you now. I'm going to call you out. It is not spontaneous. You gaslight. You stoke the fire. You do, Jay Taylor. You gaslight and you stoke the fire. So every single show, the extra time becomes Flavor Max versus the world and Leon Bailey and Butler and Phoenix. That's what it is every time. Because
I don't get to stop, brother.
That's
Flavor Max. You find some of that thing we talk about, General.
Cataracta, you started today. So in contrast to what you're saying, you are the person who started it today.
Now listen what I'm saying. Yes. Cataracta, you never there for the show, right?
Yeah.
I'm here, Flavor Max. Come on and talk about Leon Bailey, replaceable. I'm listening to the program. I'm here to brother. I want Flavor Max to talk about. Same time, I wonder how to score goal and number 79 in that last one.
Man, hold on. So let me say this. I find, and I'm sharing an opinion, right? We can use the extra time to say this football actually playing. The championship start. League One start.
Brother, we're not going to talk about no League One football with you right now.
All of a sudden, we don't talk enough. We don't talk anything about
people. Listen to this.
September
listen to this
6th
guy.
Coming up.
Cataract.
A squad to be dropped. We don't talk.
Cataract, you know what you sound like? This is like a bunch of Jamaicans in like mid-age. Listen, wait, Cataract, hold on. People, I'm going to give you guys the perfect analogy of how Cataract is behaving. This is where, you know, in Jamaica, it's an older individual, but we have friends with him age, we're cooler than him. We are keep a party, the thing a build up, and we are keep a vibes, and we are talk football. Cataract come and say, guys, why aren't you playing any Barry's Hammond? Why aren't you playing any Leroy siblings? And the people them must say, right now, you know, say cartel free, they're playing cartel right now. That's how Cataract sounds. Cataract sounds like he's telling us like why we not playing on berries. You know? Why we not talk about
what I'm sound like, I'm telling you.
No, like
is that
why we not talk about League One and non-league.
With a girl them like, dash out and play catches morning and you play some Indian boogaloo.
No, it's for you, bro. It's for you. It's for you. not.
Flavor Max need to do some research, brother. Every day and come with the same thing in general. You need to do some research.
Say why we're not playing some berries.
You know,
No, Keter, that
you
right
know,
now. I can't tell
let
them
me
a
tell you
play.
this. Let me talk to Keter. You know, I asked a question. The last thing I asked was a question because obviously some of the topic, one of the topic that is running Jamaica and circulating Jamaica right now is Vybz Kartel being out. And I asked the question, do we think incorporating him by having him doing a theme song for the Reggaeboyz, if that would work, to help people to get on board, etc., etc.
No.
People kind of shun that and move away from it. And then immediately after that, Cataract bring up the replacement argument. And I never said anything about that, you know.
Hold on, Flavor Max. So what if people said no, they don't want Vybz Kartel? You asked the question and people said no. So what's wrong with that?
No, I don't have any problem. It's a discussion. Because we always talk about music and theme song and how we can incorporate that's all. I don't have a side. It was just a question.
And that's what I told. And that's why I told Cataract. I told Mark Allen. I told Cataract and creators like Mark Allen. I said, if you guys want to have your own show on my channel where you're doing it your way, that's fine. I set it up. I'm here for creators to do that stuff. But I'm saying my thing is I structure it for the early hours where people, and then it goes into where the show takes a turn based on the fans, what they want to talk about. You see me? That's just so me don't know why Cataract get upset. I'm gonna tell Cataract that Cataract can do a show fully structured any way he wants to do it. Anytime.
Me not get the upset, but I am just simply calling you out because a show is like the band. Let me get it analogy. It's like every time I travel, the man when we reach here, the man say, could you step outside here? This is a random screening. I'm like, no, it's not random. It will be random if once in a while I could walk into the blasted airplane without harassing my ass for open my bag and who paid for my ticket and want me in a first class. Right? It will be random if one extra time it wasn't about bashing Flavor Max and whatever, and it would be.
JT, set that aside. Yeah, man, like I'm telling you, like because my thing is like this is YouTube. We always have to remember that this is YouTube and not get too carried away where want to be so professional where we leave ourselves out of the loop.
Player is replaceable. And we had that dialogue and if finish and done, if never like if use the word replaceable, you know. But if say if never like the word replaceable, I believe it at that.
Yeah,
Cataract.
Yo.
Oligarch man supposed to can defend them point, bro. So if
let's bring in this caller. Caller, go ahead. Hold on. Let me gonna let you come in, Jeremy. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, they are listening to this show, see? And it's like everything where Flavor Max I said, I go over everybody head.
Yeah.
I talk about the backlash where Bailey I received, right? But it if you argue about it and say who is the best player Jamaica has, right? It's Bailey. But no, because
I will have music I play. Right? Somebody I play music in the back. Just mute. JS maybe mute. Oh yeah. Are you just go ahead, Carl.
Because the situation that happen now, everybody disregard him like him not just enter in a prime and have a fantastic season last year, right? So nobody him easy for replace with anybody.
No, brother, not everybody.
Okay, so why when the person come on the show and I say, yo, replace him, Zine? Replace him, and it's like it's an easy fix. And him at Jamaica's best baller at the moment.
Brother,
exactly.
You miss. Hold on.
I disagree.
You missed the point, my brother. Based on my interpretation, you missed the point. There was a misconception with the using of the word irreplaceable and replaceable. And what Cataract and others like myself use the platform to do was to say, hey, people can be replaced by just even the very nature that they can be sub. So that's what we're saying. We're not saying to throw away Leon Bailey or to say that he can be done away with. What we're saying, the meaning of replaceable and irreplaceable go with even the same concept. A man sub off him tired, you give him a different game. Brother, nobody is invincible.
Yes,
None.
but the quality, will you get back the same quality in that same set?
Brother, we did say you may not get back the same quality, but you can be replaced.
Yes, you can be replaced, but the way how
Can I
describe it as
Can I answer that question?
Go ahead.
Caller, can I answer? So you saying that Bailey is the best player in the Jamaican team, right? And he cannot be replaced. Is that what you're saying?
He can be replaced with a better quality player, which you don't.
No.
Right?
You can be replaced. You don't replacement don't determine your quality.
Can I finish this then, right?
Listen. Wait. Let me fix up that. You can, all right, being replaced. Everybody know the literal meaning of being replaced by just putting in another body in place of someone, right? Yes, that is the literal meaning. But in terms of the quality and what you look for make the team better, why would you replace a better quality player with a lower quality? Just remember, we are coming off the context that everybody are disregarding because them emotional right now.
Brother, don't interrupt him, please. I want him to finish so I can address it.
We're having a debate.
Yeah, more because I would love to be a part of it. I would love to answer.
Go ahead.
Can I get in? All right, please, sir. In all due respect, Bailey is not our best player. With all due respect, he does not perform for us.
Thank you.
With all due respect, I would replace him. Woo! That guy underperforms for us every time he goes on the field, right? Way look on Canada, right? Way look on what's his name, he performed. Way look on Politricks, he performed. Way look on all these big names for them country, they perform. Leon Bailey underperforms for us by 100 miles. So what you're saying, I respect you. I will never tell you that garbage you talk because you have your opinion. But sir, Leon Bailey does not perform for us. I call him for us Leon Bailey. He does not perform for us. Please show me a game where Leon Bailey perform for us.
All right. So why him perform? All right. You know the reason why him perform in the Premier League and not Jamaica?
That's something we
Okay, here we go now. Excuse me.
What,
brother, all these other teams.
Yeah. Because no that can base the comparison of him performing in the Premier League and then him don't perform for Jamaica.
I have an idea as to why, but let me hear you first.
Do we have the perfect team around Bailey to perform at the highest level as in potential in Jamaica?
Demarai has it.
OMG.
Yes,
Thank you.
When Bailey and I may ask you a question, how much goal Demarai score since Bailey leave the team?
It does not matter how much goal he scored.
Answer a question.
Did you hear when Leon Bailey said, right? Bro, I'm gonna say, did you hear when Leon Bailey said in an interview, the reason I'm not play for Jamaica, the field too rough, right? And him can't play the roughness and him can't play this. For a man that grew up on those pitches, right? He shouldn't be explained. I don't hear Antonio complain. I don't hear Demarai complain.
But wait, that thing he
right?
Jeremy developed a fire,
right? Overseas, right? My point is this, right? Leon Bailey should have tried. Listen, he's coming from a poor country. We don't have it. Put out him best. Instead, he complains and whine and fall down and roll and fall down. I don't think Leon Bailey is our best player. By 300 miles, he's not.
No,
please come again.
I agree with you. No, that's not true. That's not true. I'm not gonna. That's not true. That is not true. He does.
So you see when Flavor Max talk, all you have to do is just keep quiet, and let them talk, and you will see their true self. I'm saying quiet. Keep speaking.
Flavor Max actually had to speak to tell us he's staying quiet, No, Flavor Max said on some serious thing, Go ahead, man.
On the channel, just state who you feel is Jamaica's best player in the last 12 months.
I would say players that step up first, right? And Antonio, right? The last window play out his heart.
No man, the last 12 months. The last 12 months.
12 months. Right? I would say Demarai Gray is one, and Blake. Those two players that stood out for us.
Flavor Max, who was the best player the last 12 months for Jamaica?
Gray and Blake.
Yeah.
Can I chime in real quick?
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Who was the best,
Go ahead,
who was
Peter.
the best
Go
player
ahead.
the last 12 months? Who was the best player the last 12 months?
Oligarch, I would say Blake.
It's a Blake. Okay. I think Blake did wonderful. I would put Dexter Lembekisi in there.
But let's take a call there. Peter, go ahead and take the call. Go ahead and take the call, Peter. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna put in the comment, but you know, I figure it might not be read. So I just call in to say one thing. I'm gonna hang up. By the way, greetings everybody. I love the conversation.
Greetings, bro.
Yeah, the brethren who asked a question about why Leon Bailey has not performed. I'm gonna answer the question for you. Okay. Craig Butler was on the Sports Explosion a few months back, right? It's a program I listen to religiously every day. The Maverick asked him that question. He said, why does Leon not perform when he's in a Jamaican shirt? You know what Craig's answer was? He is not focused when he comes to Jamaica. That was Craig's answer. And I'm quoting Craig verbatim. So there you have your answer. And if you put everything together, when you look at the whole thing, when you look at the party, the missing curfew, the missing the bus, all of that stuff, you can see where the player is not focused. That's the reason why he performs in an Aston Villa shirt and does not perform in a Jamaica shirt. No, hear me now. No, hear me. And I want Flavor Max hear me well, because I know Flavor Max think I'm a hater. I would love to see Leon Bailey play under this coach, because I believe anytime Leon come and Leon focus, we're going to see a different Leon. And that's what I'm anticipating. And maybe we need to stop using the term right a little, because some people get hung up on that.
You see, Peter, you understand my side when I come from with the psychology and the social construct. Is that me, a Jamaica, tell you, say, write a letter and tell me what you want tonight, man. You know that little thing, there's certain Jamaicans process that differently, and a lot of people now really zoom in on that.
But I typed in the comment earlier, I don't know if you did see it. I said, substitute writing a letter with, let me know officially when you're available. Pretty much it's the same thing. It's just that the player needs to let the JFF know in writing that he's available. I believe once McLaren talked to him, I believe he's going to say that he's available. And I believe we're going to see a focused Leon Bailey. And when we see that, then I think the fans will forgive him, including myself, about not apologizing to us, the fans, because all we want to see is a performance from Leon Bailey. That's all the fans are looking for right now. And I can tell you that if him come and perform, we're going to love him.
Peter, so everyone disregard the part where he say he might take a break from Jamaica Football Federation.
No, I'm not talking about that, Bridget. You're talking about something different. I am answering your question about why he does not perform. That's the question.
Peter, you answered that. But the last part where you just said in terms of forgive him for even if he don't apologize or anything. Everybody just disregard when him state that he might take a break.
No, what I mean is, I believe the only way this player can redeem himself with the wider public at large
is play good football.
Play good football.
So why not redeem himself after there was a misleading information by
because the public has turned against him. The public has turned against him not only for what he says, but for also his performance. So for him to get back in a good stead with the public, with the fans, he needs to either do one of two things. I said this on JD show the other, or do both. apologize to the Jamaican people and say, look, I was wrong, and I'm coming to play, and I'm ready, and I'm focused. And even if he doesn't perform after him do that apology, we will give him leeway. But you see, if him don't apologize and him come and him don't perform, hell gonna break loose again, brother. So that's
Peter,
what
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Because I've been hearing this statement, and I want us to, you and Oligarch and JT, all of us on the panel, to reason logical, bro. Should he be considered, our best player, even though he has not performed for us? Because I don't believe, I don't believe that because a man not play well for we, he's not our best player. Because football is not only international.
Potentially he can be our best player, but he has not.
Okay.
And that is why I say I am anticipating Leon Bailey coming back into this side. Focus. Hey, listen, here's another thing that you guys may not have known. There is word brewing that there is going to be, or there has been, some separation between Craig and Leon. And I believe that's
the greatest thing. That is the greatest thing, bro.
Exactly, my brother. You know how long I preach that? Because
greatest thing, bro.
Exactly. I am preaching that. We're going to see a better Leon Bailey without Craig Butler. I guarantee you, because Craig Butler is using Leon Bailey to fight his personal fight.
Me not have to say nothing more. Me not have to say nothing more. Me not have to say nothing more on the show, yeah.
So let me ask you a question. So if let me ask you a question, right?
Me?
Let me ask you a question. If you graduate from a university, right? You're classified as an alumni, right? You wouldn't want to go back to your university to help your university so that other college graduates can come out and be better in terms of everybody. Because they said Leon Bailey opposed Craig Butler. I said Leon Bailey come out of Phoenix, right? He's an alumni.
No, Craig Butler is using Leon Bailey. You don't understand what I'm just saying, man. Leon Bailey, Craig Butler is using Leon.
Peter, stop burst your brain. The man asks you, the question that you're asking is contradicting even what we're discussing, because Leon Bailey is a Jamaican and he turned his back against us. So what is the point you're making?
Damn.
You see,
I am saying.
Hold on. You see this thing about for Leon to come back in the team, rudder speed and conflict of interest and all of the foolishness there. Somebody asked a question earlier on your panel. What does that have to do with Leon Bailey performing?
I did.
Rudder speed stepping down. It's Craig Butler personal fight, and him using that to using the player as a pawn, just like he did about a decade ago when the player was in his teens to play for the under 20s. Him said, his son has to be in the team for Leon Bailey to be, and he's going to screw up Whisper the same way. That is why a separation between both men is better, and including Whisper. Craig Butler is not an easy person, Bridget. He's a terrible human being. Jesus and I can go on for the next half an hour and tell you how terrible he is, because I know people that know him personally, and I know a lot about him. I don't want to slow down the lane.
Let me also say,
I'm on the work, you know. Just come up.
All right.
Actually
let me just take my minute. Let me just take my minute and pause and listen to somebody else. You know me as to know, bro. And me can even add to say, me not go as far as the Craig terrible, but every man have them own perspective. Everybody have them own interests that they do protect. In this case, I don't know Craig's interest, but I think he has Jamaica's best interest at heart to some extent. Also,
brother, you don't know more interest than brother.
Hold on, let me finish.
Hey, can I come off and listen to you?
Hold on, man. Let me finish, bro.
Can I come off and listen to you? Listen to the program.
Yeah, man.
Okay, all right. Respect.
Yeah, man.
Respect
as I said, I don't know Craig personally, bro. So I could be wrong. So I'm just telling you, based on what I think he's doing, by just producing players at this level that is coming back to play for Jamaica, is contributing to the football. Or we can just leave it right there. So I'm up for the debate later. But for now, let me just finish the point. Flavor Max rightly said earlier that a lot of things that Craig said is not Leon Bailey's statement. Could it also be, bro? Could it also be? Just think about it, bro. Could it also be that Leon Bailey is uncomfortable with some of the things that Craig Butler is saying, but because Craig Butler has been the man, or Craig Butler really make him be the man today, it's really hard to turn his back against Craig Butler to say, yo, you know, I'm going to be here because more and develop and more and grow. We don't know what is happening, but what I am saying, Leon Bailey need to become a man right now and start fighting his own battles. I understand that we take. So we have to accept that. There's a lot of things that he has done. For example, him saying more arrest, him more security. The day after or 2 days after Philip Max, the man party. And I feel like that was a prance in the face of Jamaica. And him come out as a big comedian. At that point, he had no security. And we see things like these. And when we speak really and barely later, come on, man. There has been a lot of things that has been happening that we have been silent on. And what we're saying, bro, we need Leon to play football. Rightly so, because he can play football. He is doing it at the highest level. We want to see Leon Bailey in a Jamaica shirt. Do it. And that's all we're saying. I am not a Leon Bailey hater. I am not a Leon Bailey hater. I want to see the best player them. Whether when they come from Australia, Africa, Jamaican heritage, I don't care where them come from. That is where I am at right now. Somebody else take over.
Yes, Soji, what you say now?
Yeah, man. No, man, I see, man, I see Favor Max and everybody, and me listen to my caller, they make some very, very good point. But you see, as when me always say, when me like Leon Bailey, but no player big on the club because I'm a Cristiano Ronaldo fan. Love Cristiano Ronaldo. And in do something wrong, I say any decision the club make, I find it because no player bigger than the club and no player invisible. But as what's my person must say, if JFF Favor Max say something good, if JFF when we bash JFF and this and that, but if JFF says something and what they said about the letter, I'll just write the letter and whatever. If him no want write it, if West them say just replace it with the next player, and when he come back and he see my perform and he earn his spot, he come back in his side if he see fit to come play now. So, but at the same time, the JFF, when them have to make a stand in some, because if we have to say something, don't matter who we player is, sometimes have to make a stand. But as what Favor Max was saying, say, when it come on to Leon Bailey, people will say, oh, JFF right, but it's not just Leon Bailey, them to do it with everybody.
And Soji, next thing, let me just say this to people, how important. Listen, you know, might hear we beat Leon Bailey on here, and we beat the way how Leon Bailey plays. But Leon Bailey signifies something very important in this Jamaica team.
That's right.
Leon Bailey is one of the few he's the only local player from Jamaica right now that the England players has to respect based on his level where he's playing. That's very important. So they know what cloth Leon Bailey is cut from. And Leon Bailey is one of the few people who shows the way, like in Jamaica, this is how you want your career to go. You play a ball, you develop, you go overseas, and you keep your trajectory is up. So Leon Bailey signifies a lot of things. It just doesn't add up with his play on the field, though.
Yeah, it play on the field and play off the field. So because half the field is a lot. It's a lot. You have to think about, you know, because if you're a role model, you have to do things off the field for people follow. So the thing is, when we say with Leon now, well, me glad for him and I'm glad for him. But as I said, I want to see the best team play. But I say if a player behave in some way, no matter who the guy is.
You have to. It's like the military. You can be a good soldier, top frontline soldier.
You're a good soldier.
But you have to.
But it's just like,
you have to.
I hear Favor Max ask about the incident with the Olympic and say if that was right. In our case, it's neither what right nor wrong, Favor Max. The problem is the Athletics Association cannot give every 60 athlete their personal coach. We go with them.
And we are gonna chop up that one next time too. You know, we're gonna chop up that one next time. But Soji, hear what?
No, me just want to say that to Favor Max. That's the only issue about it.
Bless up on yourself, people. The Premier League starts now. Soji, I'm gonna be watching the Manchester United game and the Fulham game. We did 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you everybody for coming through. Bless up on yourself, everyone in the comment section.
Marcolan, you were in your element, my brother. I could tell. No. Yeah. You enjoy going off on a Leon Bailey tantrum. Yeah, man. I was just listening.
This
All I
man.
have to do is just stay. Hold on. All I have to do is just stay silent, and the truth will come out.
Flavor, you
Thank
can't
you, my brother.
Flavor, you can't end on a peaceful note, man. Come on.
And
Flavor.
next time.